Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. We are live from Los Angeles. We've got 3 hours of shopping to do today. And as we wrap up this week, we are also getting ready to wrap up Sell It or Melt It. So this is where it is still amazing how we have some really, really special pieces on the way for you, including some of our all-time favorites, but last call, like our nail bangle is here. I brought out the last 2 nail rings. I've got some really, really cool tanzanites on the way. We haven't seen many tanzanites, and I hope you definitely get those before they're completely gone, because that is the bigger pressing issue with the tanzanites. We've got some 6 carats on the way in rings. We also have a really beautiful diamond ring. If you like white diamonds, we got a classic band that's got a little something extra to it. And of course, this event is all about one onlys, or what you see on the air. So if there are 2 of something, I'll show them both to you and you get your choice up. But here's what we've got. Already have some requests that have come in as of basically between the time I went off the air at 1 o'clock yesterday and today. So Rebecca, got your requests here. Karen, we've got your requests. It looks like a cashmere and a very, very special, 2 cashmeres actually. And then we've got necklaces, actually a beautiful diamond necklace on the way for you. And anything else, speaking of diamond necklaces, that 747 is still here. So I know there have been a lot of you talking about it, thinking about it, but again, one only, it's still available. So if you missed that yesterday and want to dial in a hurry, you might be able to get that 747 17-inch diamond collar. We have a lot to get to today. As usual, we are running at hyper speed here. It is my favorite thing to do. We got sale on everything. Everything is an additional 10% off. That is on top of an already discounted price that I'm treating you to. So all you have to do is figure out what you like. And if you don't see it here on the air, well, you can always tell us exactly what you want to see. So, you know, tell me what you want, and we'll go back to the vault and get it, bring it out, discount it, and send it out to you. So a perfect day to be shopping whatever you need. And there's a special occasion coming. I think we got you covered there as well. So there's even Aquamarine. I do have, again, it's going to be 6 carat tanzanites for those tanzanite lovers out there. I've got 3 that are over 6 carats in size. It's a cushion, it's an oval, and it's a fabulous round. So that's going to be exciting, but also a 254 on the way as well, so you can kind of get your bearings on what we have in tanzanite today. Also have a lot of one onlys and a lot of affordables. So you ready to get started? We're actually going to start with tanzanite. So let's take a look at this one. It's our round tanzanite in a pendant, and again, welcome into Sunday. Glad you're here. This is where we have a very, very special and indeed really important stone here, because it is the round and it's a 6 millimeter. I don't have a carat weight, I have a millimeter size, which usually equates to about a carat. So in the tanzanite world, so don't worry there. You got about a carat stone. And it's going to be item number 111-1867 as we get started on a Sunday. Remember, this is our last show of the week, okay, because we don't see you guys till Wednesday. So it is also a reason where, again, if you are thinking about something, have been thinking about something, want to go ahead and check and see if it's here, this is really the day to do it, because we don't see you guys on Monday and Tuesday, and we don't see you till Wednesday night. And who knows if Sell It or Melt is going to go on till Wednesday, because we don't know how much can we get through today. That's kind of the question. So here we are with our 6 millimeter stunner. You can already see some of those great reds coming through, can't ya? And it's a 6 millimeter, again, about a carat or so. The diamond weight is going to be accents in the bail. You can see there are 3 individual diamonds there, set pave into that bail. It's in the white gold, stays in the white gold. That's the thing. There will be, I've got 2 pieces that are size restrictive today, so not many, just 2. And then we've got pieces staying in the gold color. They are in. So all you have to do is dial in early, because trust me, there are going to be fights on everything, and there are unbelievable values. I know I have shoppers that have been shopping with me for nearly 2.5 decades, and they've been just completely wowed by the values and the pricing and the discounts we've seen throughout this event. So again, it's a good one to start shopping, but this one's under $1,000. It's not $9.99. We're going to make sure it goes. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's a smaller piece. It's not meant to be that huge oversized tanzanite. It's got a great way. I love the way it just kind of dances there with that O-ring. Yeah, just kind of, even when the pendant, the bail is still, it's got some movement to the tanzanite itself. Let me go ahead and grab a ruler here and see what length that's going to be overall. And here we go, a 1/2 inch top to bottom. So meant to be worn every single day. You see the dance. Speaking of the dance, it's not just how it's moving, but also how it is going to flash with the round. It's on the neckline. Let's take a look at it there and see what you think. That's going to be, of course, in white gold. And of course, you can pick your favorite chain and pop that on with it, and you're good to go. But we're going to make it better than $4.99. And to get a Tanzanite that is around 1 carat, that's pretty extraordinary. We're going to make it more affordable for you than even $4.99. This is what I need you to do. Dial in early on everything. It's a lesson that a lot of us have learned the hard way here throughout this event, throughout the weeks that it's been going on, but still never too early to really remind you of how important it is to dial in the second you see something you love. Let's go back to our wheel and show you that we can do this for even better than $4.99. I'm going to make this one $399 only if you'd like to get it in the Tanzanite with that beautiful white gold like we like to see them. And then we do have a round later that'll match it in a ring. That 6 carat 09 I'm going to show you a little bit later on is in the round. That'll be happening. So there is a round match coming up a little bit later. So we've got several Tanzanites again over 6 carats. We've got a 2.5 carat as well. And then you can let us know if there's any requests that you do have. We'll help you out with those. We're going to move on. We got a lot to get to as usual. I've been showing you right around 200 to 300 items a day in this event. So want to keep that going. And, you know, again, the faster that we can get through the inventory, the sooner we will be saying goodbye to Cellar Melted. I had the most stunning Kunzite today. I don't know if we have any Kunzite lovers out there, but there is a stone that is a one-of-its-kind cut and just remarkable style. And sphene, color change sphene. I've been showing you the big ones. We have a really gorgeous round today. And here's our round zircon, but we have a really stunning. If you've been waiting on the color change sphenes and the rounds, I know how popular they are. There is going to be one of those here today. So let's get started with our pink zircon. It's going to be $73.13, and we're so glad you're with us today. And hi, Sally. Happy Sunday to you. And hey there, Nicole. Thank you so much. And hey, Tracy. All right, so everybody is assembled, I hope, ready to go. The pink zircon, it's kind of a luxury pink. It's a little more kind of think pinky raspberry, a little bit of pinky purple, a little bit of cranberry red in there. A lot of great color all in one. But of course, just like we saw in a round Tanzanite, here's the round stone, but then that beautiful double refraction that zircons give, that give it the wow factor. So if you love a sparkle stone, this is it. Let's get to it. It's our 282 pink zircon. And then it's got these little bookends of diamonds paved on the side, not over the top, nothing that takes it outside the realm of everyday wear, but it's a really cool 282. And 3 points in diamonds. So again, like I said, accents kind of just to keep it simple, but also with an edge. And literally, I mean, there's an edge. Look at that. It's got that great bookended style. I'll try it on the hand for you. It stays in the white gold and we can size it. So that's what we're doing pretty much on just about everything you'll see today. We're going to offer that free sizing. I've got just a couple. It's our nail ring that I've got 2 left. They're restricted in size, but most everything we can go ahead and size for free for you. But look at that. That is one sophisticated color. There's a little bit of a golden kind of orangey color coming through as well. Almost reminds me of a padparasha. It is a 282 and white gold, and let's bring it down below $1,000, not $999 or $888 or even $799. It is headed on out very quickly. I do want to show you that profile so you can see how it's almost like those bookends kind of come up in a squared off way and then just ever so slightly flare out. They almost, they don't come all the way to the very surface of the table of the stone, but close. And it's 777. I love the number. We're going to make it $777 first caller, and that will be gone in a hurry. Of course, you're getting 10% off still, so that'll be $699 and change checkout. You know what's here? Blue zircon earrings. We had a couple of great blue zircon earrings, rather rings in the last few days. I've got the earrings coming up today. And for our pendant lovers, citrine in a huge size, fancy cut as well. I know we've been loving the citrines. Some very cool Tsavorite earrings, a beautiful sapphire, almost a bypass ring with a couple of sapphires, and then get ready. We have our color changing sphene. I'm so excited about this one. It's a collector's piece. Look at that. That's coming up. And if that's not even in focus and it looks like that, how amazing is that going to be when you see it in full focus? So we're going to enjoy that one too. All right. So pink zircon in white gold, and it's a substantial amount of gold too. And then we've got a necklace we're going to show on the early side by request as well, because the necklace is going to be a really classic style for everybody to wear. So we will see that as well. And we've got some quantity on our white, yellow, and rose. But if you'd like the pink zircon, it is $699 at checkout. We'll get to our blue zircon earrings, and then I want to show you, I know it's a little bit, it's funny, we have the both ends of the spectrum here and in sizing, but we'll show you here what we have in our nail. Yes. What's that? Oh, perfect. All right. So this is it in our nail collection, is our ring and our bangles. The bangles we'll see a little bit later. This is a very famous ring. Now, I'm guessing this might be a pinky ring for somebody. This is the one, and I want to get these out early here because I have one of each color in the white and the yellow. So there they are, the white and the yellow gold. And what I'm going to do is we have no sizing on this one, so it's going to have to fit. Now, I will say, this is one of those since I went back and designed it, I have been advocating this for a piece that you can wear anywhere. I mean, really anywhere. pinky to thumb ring and anywhere beyond. You can wear this ring anywhere. So I hope that when you hear these sizes, because it is a size 10 in our white gold and it is a size 4.5 on the yellow gold. And it would not actually be, I don't think, anything extraordinary to even get both, because there are so many different ways to either gift it, if you're gifting it, and just know you can wear this really thumb all the way over to pinky and anywhere in between. It is a substantial, this is part of our nailed it collection. The bangle is here today as well, but there are only 3 bangles left. There are only 2 rings left. There are no necklaces, no earrings left at all. So this is really last call. And if you don't yet have this amazing, amazing ring, please try it. It's actually got more diamond weight than even the bracelet does by a mile. 1122-2946 is your item number. It's got almost 80 points in diamonds. A similar version in the big design house, the big French design house that everyone really equates, I think, immediately with this style. That is over $15,000. If you want to head out today to your big city that's nearby, whether you're near New York or whether you're in Los Angeles, Chicago, you name it, they've probably got a boutique there where you could go ahead and walk right in today and pay over $15,000. And I know just out here in Los Angeles, the tax on that would be about $1,500. Here's where you're going to spend less than $1,500. Remember, it's only going to be a yellow gold size 4.5 and a white gold size 10. That's all I have. They cannot be sized. These are really where the diamonds go almost all the way around in pave. Even the nail head is done in solid pave as well. So you definitely want to be on the phone lines, because that's all I've got. And that's why I'm showing it 10 minutes into the show, because obviously there's going to be more shoppers out there for the nail ring than what I have available. Let's take a look at it. I know it's going to go very quickly, and it's going to be that 79 points in diamonds. And let me walk you through it and kind of take you on a little tour if you've never seen it before. And it's all solid. And oh, this one, well, look at that. Well, that one actually goes all the way around, because it is a smaller size. Look at that. I've not seen our size 4.5 before. The diamonds are actually in eternity style. So that's why you can't size that one. And then this one's already a larger size. And so that one's going to have, yes. Of course I'm going to try it on. Now, I'm never going to leave you without a piece on the hand, right? Never, ever. I love this 4.5. It looks as really good as a pinky ring. I'll show you on the index finger in the white gold here. You'll see it 2 different directions as well. And this one, again, is going to have the diamonds all the way around. And this is the size 10, which is going to be in the white gold, and pretty much diamonds about 3/4 the way. So I only have those 2. Let me know if you want the yellow gold or the white gold. And you know what? They can stack. You might even get another. You might get a different color if you already have one, because it is that fabulous and that really important. And I'm going to make it better than $1,500, which, like I said, tax on the retail store out here would be $1,500. I'm going to make it better than $1,000. It's not $999. It's not $899. It's $888. And that would be an extra, yes. Do you have one already? All right, let me know. Just say white or yellow, but remember, they have to stay. Which one? Okay, the white gold 10 is gone to Allison's collar, and the 4.5 is here right now, and that's, you want the yellow and 4.5. All right, those are sold. So that's kind of how we thought that would go. Let's get to our blue zircon earrings very quickly here. These are the lever back style, and they are blue zircon. I think that's the only blue zircon earring we have at the moment. And I'll try my best here to show them to you upright, but they're going to be best on the ear. It's 112-7804. Another one of a kind pair. And this is why I have to show a couple hundred items, because I've got one onlys on everything. And so I can sell everything here, and we still got to make sure that with these values and the savings you have and the under cost prices, it's really, again, just a big old loss leader show. And this is our blue zircon, carat 39 total weight in the blue zircons, and 18 points in the diamonds. Well done on the nail. And by the way, the bangle is coming up. I have 2 average size and 1 large size in the bangle. That's going to be it. And who knows how much it's going to be next time we manufacture it. I don't even want to think about it. I just want you to get the value here today at an extra 10% off. So I'm going to show you one of these earrings from a distance away. It is the lever back. They stay in the yellow. That's a beautiful look. Actually, we had a really striking blue zircon about this time 24 hours ago in yellow gold, and it was very quick to go. So maybe, you know, I think that was, I'm trying to think who got that one. I think he used a pseudonym actually. But anyway, that's going to be a match to it. And I think we all see now, blue zircon looks lovely in the yellow gold. It's 1 inch in the drop, and we're going to make them super affordable. Come on in. There's only 1 pair. They just got to stay in the yellow. I'll pop one on the ear for you, and they are going to be, yeah, $9.99. I think we can do better. And I'm trying to make sure everything is one of those values where it's better than you even expected, because that's how we can move really quickly and go through this inventory and show you everything. That's really my whole goal here. So let's take a look at them on. That's what they look like from a distance away. Excuse all the baby hairs. But that's going to be a very, very special look. And that's going to be only, you know what, $4.99. That's it. Just easy. And $449 at checkout if you'd like to get them. So from $500 to $449, one pair only in the yellow gold. We'll see who's got them. We'll go back up close and I will show you again how they look up right here. So that is one pair. I just love those. I think those are really fresh and fabulous. And that bright blue is something special that looks so good in that yellow gold. And there you can see that color that they're giving. Okay, and then we have the Tsavorite earrings. I've got a very large blue sapphire. It's dueling blue sapphires together. Okay, Allison, who was shopping with us already this morning? Kelly? Kelly, thank you so much. What about you, Jason? Who was shopping with you? Phyllis. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much for shopping early with us today. Let's take a look. Again, I'm going to move on. Those are still here if you want them. We got to move at that kind of breakneck pace here. And then take a look at that. That is a beautiful ring, a bypass of sorts. It doesn't actually transition over, but you've got a little asymmetry, which is intentional here. 112-7942 is a platinum piece with these, almost reminds me of like a silk tie paisley print. And it's got this 76 points in the blue sapphires, which are bezel set. And they would be also surrounded by 49 points in diamond. Stays in the platinum. We will size it for you. Extra bonus there, and not seeing as many of the striking platinum pieces, but we love them. We love them when they're here, don't we? It's a very special look. And you got to see how wide this ring is on the hand as well, because when you see the price, you're going to think it's itty bitty teeny tiny. And it's not. It's got a nice size to it and a great look. And here's what it looks like. It's almost on the sides, almost looks a little feathery, almost looks a little bit like our feather designs or our leaf designs we've been seeing of late that are so popular. But this one, look at those blue sapphires from a distance, still just glowing as we like them to do. And it's going to be a formerly $34.99 piece. We're going to go a lot lower than that. Send it right on out. Stays in the platinum once again, which those blue sapphires always look great in white metals. And we're going to do it for, how about $9.99? Just send it on out. $8.99 checkout. Yes. All right. Blue zircon earrings are gone. Congratulations on those. Blue zircon earrings are spoken for. We still have our, of course, the first item of the show is here. We do have the Tanzanite pendant for $3.99. And then we also have the 777 pink zircon. All right, lazy Sundays, sometimes it takes an extra couple minutes to get everybody here and ready to go, right? Isn't that, it is supposed to be easy like Sunday morning. So here we go. We got diamond bands coming up too. I've got a couple really good diamond bands today. And then the aqua, the blue aqua of Sierra Santa Maria. Look at this. That is some serious, wow, look at that aquamarine. We've got yellow gold. We've got white gold. Look at that. That's going to be here as well. I can't wait to show that to you in the signature mounting. Great value, even on just that mounting alone. And then our $9.99 platinum and sapphire piece, twinning sapphires. Now, I think we need to get to this color change sphene, because this is what I like to do. You guys have been missing out on color change sphenes, even the big ones, the 4, the 5, the 6 carats. Well, look what I found, a treasure today. This was that eureka moment where I went, okay, this is going to be the hot piece of the day, no question, but there's only one. As usual, 112-7986 is the item number. That is our round. I know that's always the preference. If you know, if we were to pull 100 different people about sphenes, it's always about, do you have the round? Please tell me you have the round, because there is, again, we talked about this with the pink zircon. When you get the round and the double refraction paired up together, what a look that is. This is similar. This is not double refraction, but it's really amazing dispersion here. So again, the round only brings that even more so to life. So you're really going to love the sparkle factor that this round gives you, not to mention it is a carat 03 in diamonds that wrap around it. So you've got a really special look, and it is going to be super affordable. The large sphenes go for a lot of money because they are really rare. We don't have any more coming in. Obviously, this is the event where you want to take advantage of anything that's here because the pricing is so good. But obviously, there are pieces here that we know we're not going to see going forward. So that becomes very urgent so that you can get in on the phone lines and make sure they are yours. All right. Now, there's a lot of diamond weight. It's a lot of gold weight as well. But there is just one fabulous price tag. If you're expecting $49.99, then you've probably seen that before. But we're going to take it significantly lower than that. Happy Sunday, one and all. So glad you're here. It's good to see you. And we're going to give you the values that, trust me, when this show is over, you're going to say, woo, that was one of the craziest discounted shows I have ever witnessed in my life. And a lot of you have been watching for a while. Even if you've been watching for a week, you're going to, I've seen a lot of discounts. You sure have. This is one only stays in the yellow gold. Notice you're not going to see a ton of gold when it's on because it's so front loaded with diamonds here. But we are going to take this significantly less than $49, $39, $29. I'm here to move jewelry all day. Let's make it $1,999 and we'll give you $200 off as well. So $17.99, and I got got 5 people already on the phone lines talking and looking at this one. So no, that's not going to stick around. $17.99 for a carat plus in diamonds alone. It's like the sphene is free, the gold is free, the labor is free, and you're getting a heck of a deal on the diamond weight as well. So that one's going to be the $5,000 piece. It's already gone. All right, so we can put that back on the wheel. Let's show you what else we have for Karen. Hi, Karen. Well, she wants bigger sphenes. I got 2 of them. Here you go, Karen. Now, I don't know if that's the same Karen that was looking for some cashmere, but I do have cashmeres to show you as well, if it happens to be. These are my, well, let me actually start with the other one, because I've got a 746 here in an emerald cut. I've got a bigger stone. This is kind of wild. So if you're a real sphene collector, you're going here. That is the largest I have by far. This is also the color changing variety, and the round is gone. So now let's take a turn here and look at 1123137, which is actually the largest sphene I've ever had, and it is a 19 karat 31. Well, happy Sunday. That is some colorful, bright material if you've ever seen it. And look how amazing all that liveliness is. There's also 30 points in diamonds, but they're special because they're big. Individual 15 pointers there in fancy cuts on the sides to really frame it so well. I like this one a little bit better than the emerald cut. The emerald cut's a 7.5 carat, not the cleanest stone. I've got to say they usually are heavily included. We only select a very limited few that can even go into jewelry. That's why they tend to look clean all the time, because we're very selective about what we build jewelry around. But this is $16,999. You've come to the right place, because if there was ever, honestly, we love everything, the $399, the $999, but you know, this event, it really should be the priority to get the museum pieces like this one, because when it's a $16,999, you've got the bigger savings and the bigger discount, but also before you're 10% off. That's really what I want to focus on. It's what's happening before you're 10% off. Sure, that's nice, and that's going to save you a bundle, but there's a bigger discount I take first, so that you don't have to spend $17,000 and then go $1,700 off that. You get a much bigger savings, a much better value, and it will not be even $10,000 for a nearly 20 karat in this beautiful cushion. It's got a very soft corner cushion. It's almost oval shape, but again, it is technically a cushion cut. Here's what it looks like on the hand, so you can really appreciate the size that that's going to give, the amazing color. I mean, that's where you want it to be, not too dark, because sometimes when they get to those darker greens, I mean, they're not light greens ever, but when they get to darker greens, sometimes it a little bit overtakes or really supersedes the brilliance. And so this one, again, light enough and bright enough to where you're seeing a lot of that brilliance still, which is always, I know, a priority of collectors. And it's not going to be 99 or 88. I'll tell you, these museum pieces will go. And if there's anything I can bring out that you've seen formerly from the museum, please say the word. Don't wait for it to come on out. Just tell us what you want to see. And this one will be better than even 88. I'm going to make it $79.99, and you've got $800 additional saved. So it'll be $7,199. I can show you the 7.5 karat emerald cut as well. It's a little deeper color. It's got a few little inclusions. And again, that's to be expected with a stone like this, but it is a fabulous way where you're getting, again, what that would normally actually, my 7 karat 46 is slated at $13,000. So there's the 7 karat 46, which is not going to give you as much of the brilliance, I would say. Let's show it just in case that's the one you prefer. There are, again, few natural inclusions in the stone, not something that you see when you're anywhere but up close like this magnified view, but it is item number 1126263, and that's going to be our 746. So about 7.5 carats. It's an emerald cut stone, and it's got the big diamond segments on the sides that are 39 points. And if you'd like to grab it, I will take that $12,999. I kind of have to. I just made the 19 karat plus under $8,000. So it would be a little bit odd if I just said $13,000, take it or leave it on the 7.5. So of course, naturally, we will keep the discounting going here as much as we can and make this really simple and easy. And again, beautiful, beautiful color, but brilliance. It's about the dispersion. And then you can't forget, it's going to go from green to red. It's on the hand here, and look at that. That's a little bit brighter now. And you know what I'll do? I'll just make this one $5,999. So 2 of our larger sphenes. I know most of the other big ones that I've shown have, including Friday nights and Saturday mornings, have sold. So here's another way to get a sphene in a large size. And again, $59.99 with $600 extra off that price. So here are your 2 options now. Now that you've seen them both, let's give you one look here at the 2 together. See if you have a preference, and then then I'm about to get to this Rockstar Kunzite, probably the coolest cut I've ever seen altogether. Not just in Kunzites, but overall, there's a very, very special fancy cut stone. So we'll share that with you. Plus, the Tanzanites are on the way. 6 carat plusers, and get requests in if you have them. This was actually a request. I would say about most requests go to the requester about, I would say, 5% of the time. So it doesn't mean to say that you have to be the requester to take advantage. You just, just again, we like to shout out those who are asking for things so they know they don't miss them. Let's talk about what's next here in our citrine pendant. It's 1113049. It's a fancy cut. And this is a very large pendant that we're about to show you. And I'm so lucky to have one in each color of gold here, at least the classic colors of gold, like yellow gold. And look at that. That is actually front and back. So you've got a special double-sided checkerboard facet pattern. I know when I had one of these in a ring the other day, everybody wanted it. I'm going to polish up the back too, because it's really one of those you do want to see it. Just make sure it's polished both front and back here, because you're going to, that's better. Look at that citrine. So it's got this almost leaf-like design in the front, and I do also have the white gold for you. It's 1113049, and that'll be a 1241 fancy cut double-sided. So not only is it fancy cut, it's one stone. They don't put two back to back here, and this one's just a little iffy to show you here, but they actually do the double-sided. So it's all going to be checkerboard faceted. It creates this very cool, almost double dome you see there, and therefore a very prismatic kind of way that that big bright color is going to look. So it almost looks like a peach or an apple maybe, because of the way the bail is done. I'll show it to you from a distance, but also let me give you a look at the white gold here as well, because you do have a choice of one in white, one in yellow. So which one would you prefer? Come on in early. This is a major 1241, 8 points in diamonds in those two marquee shapes that come together with your pave. And then, of course, let's take a look at it here on the hand. So this is just put your favorite chain right through it. Look at the size of that. And it's an inch plus. Let me show you that as well. Give you a real specific look here at the measurement. That's going to be, sure enough, 1.125" if you include, because where the tweezers are is exactly where your chain's going to just rock right through. And then you've got, let me show you if I can here, the fabulous yellow gold that we have next to it. If you're having a little bit of a, little inner struggle on which one to choose, there's the yellow gold from a distance. I mean, really, it's about the stone. And if you like a little contrast, or if you like more tonal looks, it's really up to you. But it's under $1,000 for a 1241 in a fancy cut citrine. And also, I want to show it to you on the neckline as well, so you can see. Just always like to give you all the looks we can, so you really get familiar, so you just know what to expect when it arrives home. That's my biggest goal, is accuracy and, authenticity, and being, as informative as we can, so you know everything there is to know about your piece before it arrives home. And it's not $9.99 or $8.88 either, so this is a big value already. And that stone is gorgeous. And just again, look for the diamonds, because you're not going to be able to tell front versus back by looking at the stone. Look at the diamonds in the bail. Yes. Yellow gold's already gone, so that means the white gold is all that remains. We'll go back up close, and you know what? I'm giving you a better price. So yellow gold's gone. That was the white gold that I had on my neckline there for you, actually. Tough to tell. And that one's going to be only $7.99. And again, yellow gold spoken for, white gold remains. That is it. And so we will get that out to you for actually $7.19 and change. And just the white gold that gives you that contrast there is going to be what's available. Then we have some beautiful Tsavorite studs with halos in diamonds. Our two large color change sphenes are also still here, the 12 karat plus and the 7.5. Plus we'll get that big gorgeous designer aqua in the signature mounting, and we have the diamond solitaire bezel set necklace coming up in about 2 minutes at the bottom of the hour. And then a big tanzanite. I'm about ready. We got the really special oval coming your way in a bridge. You can get requests in. I sure hope you will. I also have a last call on this diamond necklace. It's kind of like our smile necklace, and let me share this with you on the hand, and it's 1113408. This is my last call on this necklace, and oh, do I love it. It's that beautiful form design. We do one that actually has a lot of movement to it. This one is all formed in that little semicircular crescent. So that's going to sit always appropriately, and then it's got graduated sizes of diamonds. The item number is 1113408. It's my last 3 to go around. They're all in white gold. You do get the lobster claw closure and 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, but wait till you see how this just perfectly fills in the neckline for you. It's really stunning, and it's an everyday wearable piece, but doesn't look like your basics. And it's our last call on this one. 3 left, white gold only, great for gifting, especially if I can get this price down below $9.99. You're getting almost a half carat in diamonds. And remember, all the adjustability gives you the opportunity to wear it here. That would be about 16 inches, 17's right about here, and 18's right about here. So you get a lot of extra options as far as how you wear it, which we like to, you know, at this point kind of seems like, you know, standard old hat, but it's nice to have those luxury options built into one necklace so you don't have to pay extra to get a different necklace every time you want to wear it at a different length. So how about a $9.99 value I'm loving, but I think we need to do better, and you can see how big each and every one of those individual diamonds are from a distance. Again, 3 only, white gold only. I give this 30 seconds because it's better than $9.99, as I also want to take it up close here to show you each and every one of those beautiful diamonds. Feels a little bit like a constellation, but in some kind of order. And we'll do this one for $499 only, and it'll be $50 extra off. So $449, that is it. Diamond cut chain, 3 to go around, all identical. Of course, in those white diamonds, you can see those bigger diamonds that then get a little smaller off to the left and right side, so almost graduated in a sense, but $449, 30 seconds, let's go. And then we've got, again, that white gold citrine still here for you if you would like to go ahead and grab that citrine and that double-sided checkerboard faceting. We will bring out the individual single diamond, which is going to be that big diamond necklace that's going to have a 31-pointer at minimum in the center. So another great wearable design for you, but $449. Okay, so Zine, would you like this one? All right, 1 gone, 2 left. We have 2 remaining only. I'm going to keep on moving in 18 seconds. I know that is just about when people start dialing, but again, it's your last call, and you're getting almost a half carat. I think that it's easy to look at that and go, well, there aren't diamonds all the way around. We did the collars yesterday. Well, this is still a lot of diamond weight. It's because of the size. It's because of the individual larger size you're getting in each diamond. That's so important. Okay, so we move along and we get to a necklace that is also I think this is in that must-have category, and it's going to be 112-2028. And what's so limited at this point is getting you a necklace that we have multiple gold colors on. And this is one of them that I have actually available still in the white gold, the yellow gold, and the rose gold. So this is our individual diamond necklace. It was requested earlier this morning, and they're probably not going to sit on their own, but I'm going to show it to you here. And then I want you to see it's a solid bezel, except in the back, you're going to have a little bit of openness. Just always good to have a lot of light accessing your stone. It's a 31-point minimum. Let me show you from a distance away. And I know that most of our necklaces, whether they be DBT-wise or anything else at this point, are gone in the yellow. I actually have white, yellow, and rose gold available, but limited. 112-2028. It gives you a 31-point individual. So we just had the necklace that gave you 43 points overall. This is a big deal because it's 31 points on one single stone. So it's almost a third of a carat. It's a VS Brown Brilliant natural diamond, because again, if you're watching this show with these discounts, you're probably thinking, oh, look, here's another place to shop for lab-grown material. No, it's natural VS diamond material, so should be $25,000 a carat or more. Instead, we're going with the entire necklace, which has that same lobster claw closure and that same adjustability that we are spoiled seeing here, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. You get it for under $1,000. And that way, and I think this is one of those, now this is my own personal opinion, so take it and do what you will with it. But I think when it comes to really universal styles, this one's it. I think this could be worn by even gals that are a little younger. Maybe that's the high schooler. Maybe that's the teenager. Maybe that's the gal who just graduated and is off to college or is graduating college. This is a beautiful way to get a stunning necklace that, wait till you see it in the yellow, because that's where everybody's been going lately, has been yellow gold. And it's going to be a lot less than a $9.99 price tag. And I do have the yellow gold, but I'm also going to show it to you on. And the way you have the options and how it's going to sit, that's important too, because we love, and again, take advice. That's a hand shot there. This is probably the best way to appreciate it, is seeing it on the neckline, because, you know, I'm a 6 foot tall person, and yet it's still got plenty of size on me to where I think you see the diamond, and you see and you notice that not only is it a big diamond, but it's a look that's bigger because of the bezel set. So we have a 31-point minimum. If you get a 33-pointer, if you decide to take it out one day and put it on a little scale, then if you get a 35-pointer, then let's just rejoice, because then you've got a better value. But again, I can guarantee you at least 31 points. Most of them are third of a carat or more. This is in the yellow gold here. The chain, I love when the chain, I mean, we could have done a basic chain. No, we went the extra mile. We gave you that sparkle diamond cutting. That's 16, that's 17, that's 18. We've already got them going at $9.99. How over just joyed will they be when they find out that they don't have to spend $8.88? They don't have to spend $7.99. They're not spending $777. And again, this is the very, very highly sought after yellow gold that in diamonds has been the most popular of late, has been the yellow gold and diamond combinations. Let's take this one up close as well to show you how it looks here. And guess what? I'll give you as many as you need while they last, and I'll make this one, you know, at $699. And do you already have a yellow gold, Jason? Is that what I heard? Yellow gold already for you? $699, $70 off. It'll be basically $629 at checkout if you'd like to go ahead and get it. And yes, let me know. Is that yellow gold, Jason, that you're getting? Or white? White gold. All right, white gold. Yes. Yellow gold over there. We have two left in yellow gold then after Zine takes the first one. I don't know why the yellow gold tends to sit on its own and the white gold does not. So good news is we'll just show you all these different ways that it looks from different perspectives here. There is again the rose gold. Let me show you the white gold close up as well so you can see if it's a struggle to find out, or if you're choosing for a gift idea and you're not sure which way to go. I'm going to try the white gold on the neckline, and I'm not like that person that's going to show you some like 20 karat diamond and say, hey, look what you're getting. I show you the actual jewelry here. This is the actual jewelry you get, and that's important too, because you're probably thinking that's a nice size diamond. Yes, and it's also a fiery bright white diamond, and it's brilliant, and it's BS, so it doesn't have any visible inclusions, or even if you were to look at it under a loop or a microscope, you're not going to find hardly anything at all. So that is $629. We have white, yellow, and rose, but now very, very limited on the yellow, and still 3 to go around in the rose gold. Yes. You can take a white gold as well. Sure, we've got actually the most quantity available in the white gold, so feel free to do that. White gold, yellow, or rose, we'll move on in 30 seconds. All right, back to the up close we go. Just wanted you to see that very popular white gold on the neckline as well. And if you have any questions for me on any requests you have, this is a really good time to get those requests in. We've got Tsavorite earrings coming up next. A big Tanzanite is going to be on the way. And then if you still wanted the 43-point diamond crescent style that sits more like a collar, I think we're still good to go on that one in the white gold as well. But this is where we have all three, at least for the moment, all three gold colors. And again, Karen and Rebecca, I've got your requests sitting here ready to go if you're interested. So again, Karen with the cashmeres, Rebecca had some requests on some various ideas. I did bring out some new fine material. I brought out some of the new fine Brazilian material because those have been very popular in this event. Haven't been able to keep those. So I went through and just got everything we have left. So I'll be showing those shortly as well. We'll show our last 3 of the new fine Brazilian stones because everything else is gone. And then any questions you have on what you've seen so far, let me know. And that nail bangle's coming up at the top of the hour, which we only have 3 left. It's going to be our average size and our large size, and only 2 in the average and 1 in the large, and all in yellow gold. Yes. All right, so we'll see who's got the last of the last here in that beautiful bezel set in the necklace. It's an entire necklace. You can pay $6.99 for a chain. I love that you don't have to. I love that you're getting the whole piece here for so much less, and that's important as well. So I think I've got maybe the large size in the bangle. All right, here we go. That's going to be last call there, and then we'll get to our Tsavorites. Thank you so much for those of you that are loving diamond pieces. Well, there it is, and a big stone that looks even larger thanks to the bezel. Always appreciate that. And then coming up, Tsavorite stud earrings. We'll get to those very quickly. Gotta move in hyperspeed here today because we've got thousands of items to get to. What color? Yellow. So we're down to the last one now in the yellow gold if you wanted that last bezel set solitaire necklace. But here we go with the Tsavorite earrings. $67.73 is coming up right now. And how about that? That is another rarity. And oh, these are affordable. So come on in. Do not be shy, because Tsavorites we tend to shy away from because they are so bright and so expensive typically. This is the spot on best color you can get. It's going to be Tsavorite garnets in 18 karat solid gold. You also have that really important wraparound design. That's a halo, but done mostly in baguettes. Yes. Last yellow, which one? Oh, constellation. Okay. The constellation necklace is sold out, and then we still are good to go on the last of the bezel set in the white, the yellow, or the rose. But here we go, Tsavorite studs, but so much better than a stud, right? It's not a stud. It's like a stud implies like it's one little basic itty bitty stone, and that's it. These are a carat 20 and 18 karat gold. Just in your Tsavorite, 60 points each, Escher cuts. Then you get the 24 points in the diamonds, which are mostly baguettes, and then you get them in solid 18 karat gold. So if you are someone who is sensitive to gold alloys, like I know I am, because that's when your skin skin turns a little bit. Yes, even when you're wearing gold. If you're lucky and that doesn't happen to you, great. But you know, it's sometimes our bodies react even to the alloys, even when you're wearing 14 karat or 18 karat gold. It is less likely to happen with an 18 karat gold piece. I know I don't react at all to 18 karat, but I do to 14. 24 points is the diamond weight. They are beautiful on, which I will show you. It's still going to fit and wear like a stud. It's not that overly dressy, like put on your ball gown and then you can wear your Tsavorites. Not at all. It's a really easy to wear earring, but we're going to make it super, super, super affordable. Of course, that is my job. If it's not affordable, if I can't make it affordable during this event, then I need to go find another career, right? Because this is the event where we're making everything extremely affordable. And these Tsavorite earrings are going to be formerly $39.99, but see, that's why they're here. Nobody was spending $4,000 on a pair of earrings. And they're worth it. They are worth it. They're worth it because they're rare. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill Tsavorite. It's not basic. It's not, you know, it's not the basic cut even. I mean, you could have Tsavorites in ovals, but this is a full-on Asher cut. And you can wear them at an angle or wear them squared off, whatever you like to do. The size overall is going to be about, I would say, just a tad over 1/4 of an inch. I'll pop one on the ear for you so you can see how they're actually going to look on a human form. And then we're going to make them $999 for the Tsavorite earrings so we can say goodbye to those. In the 18 karat gold, here's what they look like on for you. So a really special way to get that look, and you can see that size that they're going to deliver and how bright and beautiful they are because of that, not only the inherent clarity of the stone because they're high end, but also the beautiful Asher cutting as well. So that's going to be $999, but really $899 at checkout. If you'd like to go ahead and grab those, please do. And you see just even every little movement they give, how really bright they are. So that will be $899. Back to the wheel we'll go. A lot of great diamond pieces still here. That's where we have some quantity, is on diamond pieces typically. And now we've got our beautiful Tsavorites. Okay, so $899 on those, and then we'll keep on moving. Again, bangle in the nail style bangles coming up at the top of the hour. We only have 3 available. We usually need about 300. I have 3. So just want to let you know when to expect that on the air. It'll be right at the top of the hour, so get ready for that. And then we're also going to be, I'm loving this Tanzanite, and then I do have to show this to you because I really, really am somebody who appreciates a very rare cut. Maybe that's just from seeing a lot of stones, but I think that, you know, even when I was new in the business, I always appreciated when something was one of a kind, something that nobody else in the world is going to have, something that looks immediately to even the non-jewelry people out there, because let's face it, not everybody dives into the rarity of gemstones and jewelry. Look at this stone. This embodies everything that I love, from high quality gems to really good diamonds to a fabulous heavyweight gold bridge setting. And then it's all about this cut. And if you call it a trillion, quite frankly, you're selling it short. It is such a modified trillion. It is, now this is not for the faint of heart. This isn't for the shy. This is that super bold, super incredible, oh my goodness, we need you to have this. Because there's nothing else like it in the inventory, and yet you're still maintaining that beautiful saturation level of the Kunzite itself. You're getting that saturation where it's looking more pinky purple blue than it is just a light pink. And that's really the difference here. Most Kunzite looks colorless. This is that saturated orchid, but then you've got the cutting that is so incredible. Take a look at that, and we're gonna make sure it goes. And how do we do this? It's simple. The most incredible price tag on item number 112-6973. It is going to fly. No question about it. That's just what we got to do here. We got to make sure it goes. It will go very, very, very quickly. That we know, that we understand, but it's also our 1041. Okay. And then you also have this really incredible, how about that cut? Feels like Wonder Woman, but better, right? It's like that really incredible superstar, prominent, heavyweight. Yes. You got it. Tsavorites. Yeah, I already did, but I'll do it again. They were 1/4 inch, a little over. If they're squared off, here you go. They're a 1/4 inch, but I was just saying a tiny bit more. Here's that measurement on the Tsavorite earrings again. So there it is. See how it's just a tad bit more than a 1/4, not quite 3/8, but a little more. And to be honest, what would that in between be? I don't know. But there you go. So a little over 1/4 inch, but not quite 3/8. All right, so that's the Tsavorite earring from a distance. And then let me know if you need to see those on the ear again. But the Tsavorites sound like they're gone. And now we're back to this incredible 1041 fancy cut. It's a trillion, but modified because it's got notched corners to it. And then that just continues to come on in and like really look at that. Look at the intensity through the center. It feels almost like a pyramid type of cut. It is so fabulous. A big diamond weight at a carat 81, and that's partially a bridge because look at this. It's going to be, oh yeah, the middle diamonds, the double row go all the way underneath, so just like so. And there you have it. So set up in this platform, and you know a lot of that diamond weight is in that halo around it. Very, very large, incredible, important, really heavyweight individual diamonds that are that initial halo. Got to love it. So there is only one. All that to say that we should be getting $89.99 for this ring, and I won't. And I congratulate whoever gets it in advance because you've got some seriously good taste, because this is a powerful, sometimes jewelry, it should make you feel powerful. It should make you feel pretty. It should make you feel confident, powerful. It really should be all of those things. And if you don't have a Kunzite, get one of these Afghan stones here. Let me show it to you on the hand, because obviously the size is going to be maybe the issue here. Not everyone's going to be able to rock a Kunzite of that size, but if you can, and if you like bigger jewelry, take advantage of this, because it's nowhere near $89.99. There's another way to wear it. This will change up the look a little bit. If you'd rather wear it that way, you can. So no problem there, but it's not going to be 89, 79, 69, 59. My congratulations go to you in advance. I'll tell you, that is one very, 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 very special stone. I mean, I can't even think of any other stone I've had in this cut, ever. It's just so unique to see that pyramid meets trillion meets, even like, again, a lot of step faceting throughout, and it's not $49.99. Oh, we just keep going. And I will make this yours, and today you're getting an extra discount, which is so lovely. We'll make it really simple and easy here, and that one's going to be only, you know what, skip it, $49.39. I just got to blow it out. It'll be $29.99. I'm looking at my next piece, which is Lois's request here. Hey, by the way, if we have the other bangles, I'm going to take the other bangles as well, the nail bangles, because I want to show the different sizes on. So if we have the other ones, I'm just going to see if we can bring those out for our top of the hour. This one's going to be $300 off, so $26.99, and then Lois, we have your request coming up, which was just handed to me mid-sentence, and it's our 202. Did you guys hear? The 202 is back. The 202 DBTY, but it's all, oh my goodness, we only have 3 left. Okay, we started with something like, I think, 28 of them the other day, and now we have 3 left in the white gold only. So it is happening. We'll show it to you next. So Lois, stick around. We've got it. And the 202 will be returning. But let me know if you like this one for $26.99, because that'll be your price at checkout. And we'll see who's got it. And then Lois, we've got the DBTY on the way. And I'm so glad we'll get it finally sold out here. I know we've had a lot of you asking for it. It is here, and we will show it coming up next before our top of the hour even gets here, which is going to be our Nailed It bangle. And then this fancy, fabulous, yes, do you have this one? Congratulations. Let me know who got it when you know, Jason. And then here we go with item number 1113-480. This is the DBTY, the largest one we do as far as diamond weight, the 202. And we are down to just white gold remaining. I'm going to grab the Kunzite because that one is now spoken for. And here we go with diamonds separated by only about a ½ an inch or so. And they go all the way around, with the exception of, we wanted to give you that adjustability we love to have. 16, 17, and 18 inches with a lobster claw. There are 3 left. You understand that normally when I've had this in the past, whether it was when it debuted, whether it was even recently, do you realize we usually have a few hundred go out? I have 3 left. And it's our 2 carat 02. Do you have the other one too, Andy? Okay, thank you. Here we go. I'll just take all 3 if you have them. This is the 202 in white gold only. 3 left, operators, that's it. And Lois probably has the first one. So I bet you there's 2 if Lois can dial in early, because it was her request. And we're going to send this on out. And yes, you need to see this on the neckline. And these are all the beautiful diamonds that we love. The same gorgeous big VS stones that we adore. 202, your everyday wearable. Obviously, there's going to be no right or wrong way to wear it. You see how I just flipped it? Yes, 1 already gone, 2 left. Now we may have the second one gone and 1 left, and there's not even a price tag up there, but you know, $1,999 plus $200 off if you can get one of the last that remains here, and I sure hope you can and will. 16, 17, and 18, and it's the never have to take it off necklace here, and it's a great gift idea as well. If you really wanted to wow somebody with an incredible, oh my goodness, are those real diamonds? Is that solid gold? Is that the DB2Y I've always wanted and wished for and hoped for? Yes, yes, yes. And $17.99 when this is usually $25,000 or $30,000 for even SI variety stones out in the real world. So we have $17.99. Let's take it back and also show you this way, but also up close, just so you can see all those diamonds and how they are set in the bezel. So Jess has the first one, you've got the second one, and who's got the last? If it's Zine, then it's sold out. because that's going to be done and gone for $17.99, and only white gold, and still one remaining. So that is our last chance, last call. 3, you got the last one. You got it. All right, that's gone. Thank you so much. And then shall we show you the round? Tanzanite, that is the round I speak of. So if you want to hang on for that, our DBTYs are now sold out. Thank you, Lois, for that request. Yes. Oh, Mary threw one back. You know what I always think of when they say that? I always think of being at SeaWorld or something for some reason, and like throwing, I don't know why, but when they say threw one back, I always think like, you know, when you're like throwing the little fish to the, you know, great, whatever what is it called? To Shemu. Mary threw one back, so we still have one available. So you can thank Mary. Thank you, Mary. For anybody who we turned away, first caller. I know, I hate doing that because then it's like, wait, the frenzy starts all over again. So we have one still. Do you need to see it? The 202? Do you need? Okay, we'll show it one more time till it sells. That way no one's confused. Yeah, everyone's probably like, why did she say sold it out? Now it's back. Again, no control, just again, what you guys say. So here we go. This is it on the hand. One still left. So again, yes. Wonderful. Where's she calling from today, Jess? It's item number 3480, by the way. Yeah. Is she? That's a beautiful area. I hear they got some good golfing there. Some really good golfing. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you. We made her day. She made mine. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lois. Enjoy it. Wear it well and wear it often. I hope you wear it every day. Still have one left, okay? So you can take Mary's. She said no, so we're just, again, we're ready to go with that last one. So here we go. One more time, one last call, and then we're only 10 minutes away from the nail bangle, which is down to just 3 overall. Thank you. And that's going to be it, guys. So $17.99, last one. All right, maybe I'll keep the last one. I still don't have one. That's our look at our round. That's going to be coming up in a little bit. I also did want to show you, there's a really, really important diamond here. It's a cognac. It's a, yeah, true cognac diamond. It's got those really intense, like instead of just being a lighter brown champagne, it's got that real intense, almost red color to it. Great stone. And one DB2Y still left. So that's why it always fouls us up. Everyone goes, oh no, what's wrong with it? Nothing, just she changed her mind. Never mind, it's sold out again. Okay, so our DBTY is sold out, and thank you so much. And then here we go with our last chance and last call on this one. Item number 1127315. And thank you on, hey, Jason, do you remember who got that fancy cut Kunzite by any chance? Was it you? It was you, right? Carol got it? Thank you, Carol. Enjoy it. Enjoy that Kunzite. Take good care of it for me. It's such a beauty. All right, so here we are now with the Carat 02 Cognac Diamond. That just means it's a deeper, intense bronzy brown with some orange and red to it. And I'm very specific about colors and, you know, what we call each color of stone. That's important. So you've got this Carat 02, and then we've got the 170 in diamond. So, yep, 2 carat 72. Overall in your diamond weight, and so thrilled that we have it and can bring it. And you know what? I'm going to make it one only. Discounted on down from $99.99, which is a wonderful value, and we'll make it a lot easier for you right now. And then we are only 9 minutes away from our nail bangle. The last call on that one, probably the last time we see it, and I mean probably ever, like ever, because what that would cost to make today is just, I don't want to think about it. We're going to make this one better than even $49.99. Here's what she looks like on the hand. It's in the 14 karat gold. That is all the white gold holding those white diamonds. And then, yes, there's a little bit, I'm going to check and see if that's actually, I think it's a little bit of yellow gold. Yes, yellow gold setting the center stone. See how it really plays now? It looks even more orangey to it. Not even $39.99 actually. Let's go even lower, $272, and a very important, almost radiant cut here. Very special. It's more of a cushion, but it's got a lot of, you see the reds there. It really is intense. I'll make it $34.99 with an extra $3.50 off, so it'll be $31.49, and we'll see that one out the door, I have a feeling. It's a really good piece. Got a fingerprint, so let me see if I can get that off. And then here we are with our last call on that one. There is a very large 3 carat. You know, I have not had, in all the many, many weeks of doing this event, I have not had a 3 carat yellow diamond. I actually do have one today. Yes? I think it all sold out. So Allison, you got one. Zine, you got one. Jess, you got one, right? Yeah, they're sold out. Jason, I can let you know if that changes if you just want to keep an eye on that name. We can always call them back if something changes there, because you never know if someone might throw one back. All right, here we go. And literally, no necklaces were thrown literally, so don't worry about your precious diamonds. Although you could probably throw the necklace and be just fine. All right, here we go, because diamonds are tough that way. I do have the big, beautiful aqua in the signature mounting. Check this out. This is a beauty. Now, there's always, I'm going to go ahead and prove my point here. If you don't want the yellow gold, I'm going to just kind of prove a point here. I always tell you that aquas are better in white gold, okay? I always tell you that, because sometimes the aquas absorb a little bit of the yellow gold. Well, that's the proof right there. So with that said, you're probably not going to choose the yellow gold. But if you want to, it's there. I'm number 1127355, but I have a feeling that one's going to melt. And that's okay, because it's one of those that will actually be a huge, pay big dividends to melt down, because it's our big signature mounting. But it is also a very important 327 aqua, and that's going to be 1127355. So I think really the whole point here of putting it in each mounting was to really prove how aqua, really, you can see its true color. That stone in the yellow gold is just as good. It's just as saturated, it's just as bright of a Sierra Santa Maria, but you see how it truly does. Like I always tell you, it's just nice to sometimes, because people listen to me and they hear ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da, and it's like white noise, right? But I'm always telling you how get your aquas in the white gold, because even if you're not a white gold person, I love yellow gold, but there are certain stones that I choose in white gold, and aqua is one of them, because the aqua, even with saturation like a beautiful Sierra Santa Maria, they can pick up some of that yellow gold. They can absorb it, and that just, it's like a visual illusion, okay? It's just kind of the look you're getting. So again, that aqua is just as bright and just as beautiful and high-end in the yellow, but you see what I'm always talking about, and it's nice to actually see it. So you know I'm not like just blowing hot air here. Yes? Did I show it? I showed it yesterday, but I have it here because it's still available. Who needs to see it? Rita? You got it. I've got it right here, actually, Allison, so we can keep her on the line. I was mentioning that this was still available at the beginning of the show because I've had literally, I think I've had 35 different people contact me since yesterday asking about this necklace. So, and there is only one, and Rita, it is a 17-inch, and it is still available, and it's item number 1112755. Here's the deal. It was actually sold yesterday. It was sold about as immediate as I put it up, except later in the show it was swapped out for something else, for a ring. So again, we all have to make decisions, and we can't always have, I totally get it, we can't always have every single piece that we want. So decisions are made, right? And so this one came back available, but it was later in the show. So there have been a lot of you thinking about it since then. It is our 72755. It's only in the 17 inches, which still for a lot of us works really well as a base of the neckline collar length. It's got almost 7.5 carats in diamonds that are all VS, and might I remind you, this is not the graduated style, which is the one that I am so really very strict about showing you, because these are the ones that, again, just sit beautifully on the neckline. This is your closure, so you see it does literally go all the way around, and there's no break in the diamonds at all. They're even over the insert box clasp, and then you've got your 2 figure-8s to keep that secure when it's on, and I do want to show it to you on, and I was literally going to put this on this morning and wear it all day, and then I thought, you know what, I shouldn't do that, because that's just going to be a problem. And let me actually twist it around here so it's proper, and let me actually show you what that looks like when it's on. And I can go ahead and put it on, but I know that there's going to be a lot of people talking about it, thinking about it, and wanting it, because it was here yesterday for quite a bit of time. So this one is going to be, and I'm going to go ahead and make it really easy here, and then I can go ahead and put it on so it sits properly. But I'll drape it against the hand because I want you to see all the different looks, close up, far away, gauge the size, gauge the quality. But this is going to be in white gold only, 17 inches only. Last one I have, because I have a 4 carat that's much smaller. We're going to do this $19,999 necklace for so much better. It's only $79.99 and it's already sold. Thank you so much. So that'll actually be $800 off, so $71.99. Thank you so much. All right, back to the wheel we go. The aquas now. We're going to talk more about these aquas in the signature mounting. I know, I wish I had more, and we just got really, really backed up on our phone line. So thank you, Rita. If anything happens, Allison, we've got backups, so let me know. But I think that one's gone. We do have the 429, so I can bring that out. If anybody's interested in the slightly smaller, be happy to bring that out for you. I do have it handy here. And then here we go on the aquas. You're going to choose the white or the yellow. It's fully finished on the inside. This is that 120 signature mounting that's got all that great finishing. Keep the collars, keep the collars on the line. I'll show the 4 carat coming up so that we can get that one out the door as well, which is a 16 inch. And let's go ahead and get you a great value. Whether you want the white or the yellow gold, it's our 327, and that is Sierra Santa Maria. And they can go for $60,000 or $70,000 a carat. Here's your chance to go ahead and pick it up. Let's make this one, you know what, $69.99 I can't do. I want to try it on very quickly here in the white gold, probably the preference there. That's what it looks like on, so you can really see that outstanding color that it's giving. And we're going to make it better than even $3,000. This is an over $6,500 mounting, or was it $7,000? I asked our jewelers about it on Thursday night. I'm trying to remember what they said. Maybe it was $7,100, something like that. Either way, it's a very expensive mounting. And with the aqua, should be more than $7,500, and now it's under $3,000. It's not $29.99, it's $24.99 instead, with another $250 off. So that'll be $22.49 if you'd like to go ahead and get that one. And yes, I will show the only other diamond collar we have left, which is our 4 carat 29 diamond collar. That will be on the way. So that's going to be coming up. Here's our aqua again, white gold or yellow gold for you to decide. And then we'll show the 16-inch collar. Don't think the air is functioning. That won't be good for the lights. All right, here we go. So this is going to be our $22.49, and let's get to that collar because I know a few of you are waiting, standing by right now, waiting to see the final collar that we have. It'll be one collar gets the collar. Yes, Jess. Yes. Asher cut Congo. You mean, did she make a request already and it's set aside for her? Oh, I gotcha. All right. Okay, you got it. Because I feel like, Jess, we had a request for Yvette the other day, but she never called. Yes. Okay, gotcha. White, did you say yellow gold? White gold, gotcha. White gold is gone. White gold is gone, yellow gold is remaining. Then I'll show you the collar, and then she wants the Asher cut, correct? All right, so we'll show that on the way. Asher cut Congolese. I do have some of those blue-green new find out of Brazil as well, so we will share that with you. Let me just find the Asher cut Congo for her. It's really, we've got a really pretty green zoisite as well. And then, yes, here it is. And then I do have some that are a little more blue if she's seen the new finds out of Brazil, Jess, but just a little heads up. This one's larger, though, and this one is a stunner. So our yellow gold's remaining, and that one, oh, yeah, now we're talking. Is that not gorgeous? It needs some polishing from the backside, but that's going to need steam cleaning. I can't get back there because that undergallery. But this is a very, very clean stone. It's item number 1127968. What a beautiful blue-green Asher. And it is 7 carats 88 in size. Yes. And it's got a carat 52. Look at the pave on the sides here. Some heavy-duty shoulders there with that 152 total diamond weight. In the white gold it stays, and it's going to go on the hand here. And yep, you saw that finishing. It's very important finishing. That's what it looks like on the hand. It's got a lot of the blue greens like we see out of the new fine Brazilian stones, doesn't it? And then we will show the collar, and I know it's the top of the hour, so we've got the big nail bangle coming up for its last view, but this one will be better than $99.99, and it's a 788 over a carat and a half, signature style, classic mounting, finished on the inside, which I will show you, and it's in the white gold, and I don't think you'd want it any other way. Look at that finishing there. And I know it needs some, they put that right in the bag right after it was rhodium, so that's why it's got that little porosity. That'll be polished up, as it always is. Everything is polished again and perfected after it's sized for you. And we're gonna blow it out right now. Only $49, actually let me do better, $44.99 on the Congolese blue-green. In that huge, huge size. It's got water spots all throughout the inside. So none of that is inclusions at all. I've seen this piece before. It didn't have inclusions then. It certainly doesn't now. It just needs a good cleaning from the underside. So that's going to be that on the $44.99 Congolese 788. Isn't that a stunner? And then we also have, and we're going to see a whole batch of diaspores today. Yes. You've got it. Congratulations. Let me get the collar in really quickly here, just in case anyone's waiting on that, because I know there have been some questions about our last 110175 is our collar. It's going to go on my hand here first, and then that's going to be the 4 carat 29 collar that we have for you, which is now the only one remaining. So there's the 429 collar, and it's going to be a 16-inch. So I know that's the big question. Does that work for you? I know I wear my collars. I've got two. I wear Wear them at 16 inches. That's how I prefer it. Then it just also allows you to layer other pieces with it. But this one's going to be a huge value here. 4 carats 29 in solid gold. We can't discount the fact that there's a whole lot of gold there as well. And that's the truth. You've got the solid, also not graduated stones. It's the solid round brilliance, and it's 429 with 16 inches in the length. And we're going to blow it out right now. This one is also under $5,000 as our top of the hour is here. We've got the nail bangle coming up if you want to jump on the phone lines now for that. But this one's actually better than $49.99. It is only $44.99. And once again, it's going to end up being a teeny bit over $4,000 because of your $450 off that price. So huge savings in value right there. Only just this one, of course, 16 inches and in the white gold. So hugely important. And let me try that one on. This one's not even fastened yet, so can pop that on for you here really quickly. And you just want to make sure you get it on the right way, like so. And then you fasten in the back. I always say make sure that you've got it on straight. Don't twist it. If you do all the twisting action and then clasp it, it's never going to lay right or lay properly. So what you want to do is just make sure it's all with those diamonds straight out, and then you just fasten it that way. So it'll be $4,000 basically. So really just $4,049. All right, so that's going to be our last of the collars. The 747 is gone, and now the 429 is probably headed that direction. And that's just a lot of white gold. And 16-inch sits right about there. So on an average size neckline, I'm holding it where it's going to sit. I cannot adjust it. It's going to be 16 inches only on that one. But that really gives it that great kind of foundation layer length that I like. It's like I said, I have collars at home. I have my own diamond collars. That's how I wear them. And I wear them quite often now. So again, that's kind of the look now. It's just to wear the collars even daytime, casually, daytime diamonds. Do not be afraid to wear your diamond collars. So that's going to be a little over $4,000, $4,049. For our one and only, and it's in solid gold. All right, so I think Jason's looking at that one. Then we're gonna get to our nail bangle. That one is actually still here. So let's go to our nail bangle here. I was so excited for this one because we have an average and a large, and this is probably the last call we see this one for you. And thank you so much for being with us here for hour number 2, kicking off just 2 hours left in our show here on this Sunday. Remember, we don't see you till Wednesday night, so you gotta get your shopping fix in now for TVON because we have Monday and Tuesday with no show. So keep that in mind, please. I know a lot of people still adapting to the schedule. So here we are with the one and only nailed it bangle, item number 1122919. I hear that every day. I still don't know what's the schedule. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, 5 to 8. I know, earlier start time has been going on since December, so I think it was December. And so 5 to 8 on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, we still have our daytime shows. That's really been tried and true for years and years and years, 10 to 1. So 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so we're in our last 2 hours. This is what the need is really crucial here. I've sell it or melt it. If you have any questions about anything you've seen in hour number 1, let me know. But this is the nail bangle. And this is still, it's always been an incredible value, but now even more so with what gold is doing and the fact this is 18 karat solid gold, designed after a very well-known, very artistic designer style. Well, here we go with the 50 points in diamonds. They go all the way around the nail head, and then they're at the tip of the nail, which I get this question a lot. Is it sharp? No, it is not. It's not going to catch on things. They actually square it off a bit, so take a look. We're going to show you here. It's kind of, again, see how it's not a point, so it's not sharp. It's actually a little bit squared off. So this is our average. We have 2 in the average. They're all in yellow gold, which is the #1 most popularly requested gold color, no doubt. And then Carolyn, we've got a beautiful piece for you coming up. But this is going to be quick because 2919 is 18 karat solid yellow gold. We have 1 in the large size. So let me explain how this works. The average size is for those of you that wear a 6.5 to 7.5 inch bracelet in any variety, whether that's a line bracelet, a tennis bracelet, a bangle. If you kind of know, I think, where you fall. And you can't really go wrong because I'm an average size, but I can still wear a large. So again, but get what you need. We have the large, 1 of them. We have the average size, 2 of them. That's it. That is all. So it's really important to dial in. And something just flew by me, so sorry if that went by the camera. I don't know if it did. But here we are with a really special bangle. And all you need to do is let me know if you want the average or the large. And this is really a fantastic, no hinge, by the way, no actual closure. This is how it works. Because again, I don't want you to get home and go, I don't understand how it works. Well, you twist it. There is a jewelry grade memory wire inside that allows you to do that without hurting it. You're not hurting it, you're not breaking it, you're not bending it, you're not going to ever, it's never going to lose its shape. And all you do is that way, just literally, I know that looks like some kind of weird sorcery. They're like, what just happened? But I just literally put that on just by simply kind of twisting it. It's intuitive. It just kind of finds its way around your wrist simply by literally going like this. Out you go. Okay, did you see that? And in you go. It reminds me, when I was a kid, I was a teenager in the 90s, so we had slap bracelets. It's kind of like that, where it just, only it doesn't hurt. And that's all you do. So it really just, again, has that great bypass look. This is yellow gold only, 50 points in the diamonds. And again, that's easy on, easy off. No clasp, no worries, no breaking nails, nothing. Nothing pinching you, nothing. It is going to be, if you'd like the large size, it's only $19.99. But you get $200 off that. If you need the average size, and remember, it is 18 karat gold as well. If you want the average is even more affordable. It's $1,888, and that's still another 10% off, so it's almost $200 saved, no matter which way you go. So that is a big old value. Carolyn, we've got your pendant request coming up next. I will show you a very large 3-carat diamond. We've got our 6-carat tanzanites as well on the way, and so much more. There's just so much to talk about today, and any requests you have, I implore you to get those into us. We will help you with those. But all in the yellow gold, yes. Oh, okay, the blue wing pendant at the start of the show. Fantastic. Our little round blue wing pendant is gone. Thank you, thank you. And then we'll see if we have any other requests to get to as we carry on. Still have a couple pieces from our first few minutes of the show. The large sphenes are here, the Cognac diamond, and the zircon, and also the collar, the 429 collars here. All right, and then Rebecca, I've got your requests here. I've got Rebecca's request and also a couple of Kashmiri requests for Karen. So our nail bangle is here. All right, I kind of thought those would go. Okay, last call, and again, your last chance on those. I know it's been one of our hot sellers, so chances are a lot of people already have it. We'll remind you though, if you need one for a gifting idea, someone in your circle has admired yours and you want it as a gift, or if you want to stack and layer, because let's face it, most of the gals, how about you? Most of the gals I know that have this from the big designer, they don't just have one. They have multiples, and they stack them and they wear them together all the time. So up to you how you want to wear it. Only the yellow gold is here, but they do look really good. Even though they are a standalone piece, they look fantastic on their own. They also look really cool when you stack them up. So just an idea. $18.88 for the average, and then $19.99 for the larger. And again, if you wear a 6.5 to 7.5, you're an average. If you wear a 7.5 or up to an 8.5, you're the large size, and that's that. Okay, let's move on. We got diamond bands, we've got diamond earrings, and a whole wheel of color-changing diaspores. And I do want to get to, so we have the Congolese go in that beautiful blue-green. This has been maybe the talk of the entire event, is what I have coming up. And I'm going to show you everything I have left in the new fine Brazilians. There are 4 pieces to go around. They're not all the same price because they're different sizes, but let's get you a last look at them regardless, so we can help you, because this has been the one everybody's been talking about. All my bigger stones, like my 10 karat, my 11 karat, my 12 karat, they're gone. So we're now down to just 4. This is the largest of what I have left, and it's going to lean a little bit. And then I have a really classic traditional style here. Yes, these are the Brazilian brand new find. It's the newest, latest find in the gemstone community, unless there was one this afternoon that I'm not aware of yet. And here we are. There's I love the big diamonds you have in this one. Very cool how the diamonds go completely side to side on that mounting. And then here's our last, and this is going to be the most, the smallest size that we have for you. And so there they are. And this is going to be a little free-for-all here. Just a really important look that you're getting here with these new fine Brazilian stones. We've got either, and I'm going to walk you through the carat weights because they are going to differ a little bit in price. But this is what everybody's been talking about. There's always something, whether it's just a week of shows that go by or an event like this one, there's always something that tends to be the of the moment was talked about. And it's cyclical. Sometimes it'll be one stone like imperial topaz, and the next minute it's rhodochrosite, and the next minute it's conch pearl. This is really what has been driving the last week of the sale. Granted, we've only had a few here and there, but this is one where when you kind of take the temperature of what everyone's wanting, the second I put one up, it goes. But not only that, that's to be expected, but it's the amount of viewers that miss out that really shows how popular and how requested this stone is right now. So want to give you what's left in options here. Take a look at it. It's going to be your 3 karat 21, or 3 karat 12 rather. I went on memory. Should never do that, especially at the end of the week when a lot of jewelry is swirling in my mind. We've got this really really, really important 3 carat 12. That's the back center. So that's the largest of the 4. It's the largest one we have left. Yes, the 12 carat's gone. Yes, the 11 carat's gone. Yes, the 10 carat's gone. They're gone. So this is the largest we have now, is going to be that really beautiful 3 carat 12. Then, and it's got a lot of diamonds at a 1 carat diamond weight exactly. And then we go from there. We go to the 215, which is right over here. That's the 215 center. Look how clean each and every one of them is, and the blue greens they have, and they're all very consistent color here. That's the 215 with 73 points in diamonds. The next size down is the 165, which is right up front. That's the 165 stone, has a carat 09 in diamond weight, side to side. As you can see, they're all in white gold. They'll stay that way, and then our most affordable and also our smallest size is a carat 40, but that's still a significant size to get in anything that's a really rare blue-green tourmaline like these are. So carat 40 with 58 points in diamonds. Another halo. So it's just, we've got 2 options. This is actually 2 halos, 1 halo. Just a matter of what size individual diamond you're getting with those halos. So do we have still some Brazilian new find lovers out there who want to get one? And then Carolyn, I didn't forget about you. I'm just going to make sure I get that polished for you, the pendant. We're going to make this really easy, and every one of them, even if you go with the largest one up there, which is in the back center, and obviously that's leaning a bit, so it's going to be perfectly kind of lacy and squared off in that style overall. When you see it that way, very, very pretty. That's the 312, yes. You got it. Let's try the 312 on first. That's item number 6165. It looks like this on the hand. It's a very large ring, no question. And it's got the white gold with, that's exactly 1 carat in diamonds, although every time I see it, I think it looks like more. So there's our 312 with 1 carat. That's going to be item number 112, 6165. There's all your information. And that's also going to be the pricier of the 4, but still not pricey, because it's supposed to be $89.99, and it will not be. Blowing that out right now for just $34.99 on the 3 carat 12, and look how bright it is. You want neon? You got it. You want a beautiful blue green? You got that too. So $31.49 on that beautiful bright. Isn't that stunning? Look at the colors that are rippling through it. So that's going to be our 312. It'll be $31.49. Now I do have the others that are going to be more affordable. So if you want to go, and we'll go down in the size here, because again, they are all different. The next size down is that single halo larger stone. That's going to be the 2 carat 15 with 73. That one's down below 3,000. I'm doing that one for actually less than 25. I'll go $22.99 for the 215. Then if you want to go to the, let's see, carat 65, well, that's got a lot more diamond weight. That carat 65 is going to be $22.99 as well. And then we'll go over here. That's our more affordable version, and that oval is only $19.99. Which one? Oh, you got it. Thank you so much. All right, so that's it. Just wanted, I'm trying to help everybody because I get a lot of requests every day. So when there's a request that comes in over and over and over and over again, I mean, I really pay attention to each and every individual request and try to address it personally, but this has been the stone that everybody's been wanting, so I thought I'd show you what's left in the Brazilian material. They are going to be tested at some point for their chemical makeup exactly to see what it is that is making those stones that blue-green. Chances are, I mean, it doesn't take a huge, I don't think, scientific experiment to really think about. I mean, obviously we want to confirm, but when we look at where they're from, and we know that they're tourmalines, and we look at the color they're giving, and we compare it to what we see in other tourmalines, I would be very surprised if they didn't end up having copper content, which would be probably the biggest news story in gemstones in many, many decades. If this new find from Brazil does turn out to be copper bearing, then we got a whole thing to talk about. But you can be in first. We decided, and there was a lot of back and forth about, do we wait? Do we wait to bring them out? Maybe we wait till we confirm what's going on and have GIA look at them and do all that testing. There were some people that wanted to wait. I gotta say, we're just bringing them to you at the better value, because this is the other thing. If they are, let's say they do have copper and we confirm that, can you imagine what the price tags are going to be across the board? So I would rather get you the big, big value now and give you a beautiful stone that is beautiful regardless of what exact chemicals make it up, and just give you that great value. So anyway, they're here if you want them. Just wanted to show those to you because I know we've had a lot of requests for those. So thank you, thank you. And now here we go. Carolyn, this is for you, 1110286. It is the most beautiful asymmetrical pink and white diamond heart pave. It's going to be 43 points in the pink, 29 points in the white diamonds. We just have, actually we've got one. I've got 72 points in diamonds, so give me a call if you want to pick this one up. I'll show you on the hand here as well before we come in closer on the wheel. Let me show you what it looks like from a distance. That's going to help you decide. It's got that asymmetry. You see how this side, the pink diamond side, is a little bit wider and goes a little bit extending out to the side more so than the white. That's very you-know-who designer. And 43 points plus 29 points in the pink and the white. And there it is at 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. I will give you a look at it on the neckline. It is 1110286. I know that goes way back. This one's been here a long, long time, and now we're going to blow it out here, and here's what it looks like on the neckline. So perfect piece to wear every day because it's not oversized, and yet, who was I looking at? Oh yes, the future wife, she's a friend of mine, the future wife of the richest man in the world is having her bachelorette party in Paris. Can you believe it? We used to work together many, many years ago. Look where she's at. Look where I'm at. Look where she's at. But here we are. She's having her bachelorette party with very famous women in Paris. And she was wearing a necklace just like this, actually, which is why it kind of just jogged my memory. She was wearing a really beautiful outfit that probably cost more than this whole building. And, you know, she was wearing a pave heart shape. Can't even confirm if hers had pink diamonds. But you know what? It's a beautiful look. I mean, hearts are still it, is my point. I mean, you can never go wrong with a heart-shaped pendant, and to have it done in half pink and half white is really extraordinary, and it is going to be a major, major value. How about this? Under $1,000, make it $9.99, and it's also in the rose and the white. So we'll take another look at it close up. I'll zoom in for you here as well, and we'll show that to you. It is just a really, yes. Are we verifying on this one? All right, so we're verifying on the pink and the white diamond heart shape. I'm trying to think the last time we saw, I'm just gonna come in a little closer here, and I can't be two places at once, so let me zoom in and then show you even closer so you can really see the color of those pinks. What a look that is. And to get, look at that, that's some saturated pink diamond material. And then call us on any of the Brazilian new finds, or you can leave them here and we can melt them. Either way, our jewelers were here before I was this morning, which is very rare. Yes, okay. So, all right, we're verifying on the pink and the white diamond piece. And then, shall we get into some tanzanites, or white diamond earrings, or spiky pave diamond drops, or one fawn diamond that I have in rose gold? Whatever you need, we got it. Plus, we've got those color change diasporas, and I need some requests. I'm 78 minutes in. I've shown you almost everything they gave me for today. So I guess that means we're moving fast. But I've even shown you the new finds, which weren't originally in this show. I grabbed those on my own. All right, so here we go. I've got a band ring, a beautiful, bright band. And this band ring is so special. 1114524. Maybe there's something you're thinking about from a week ago or 2 days ago, or yeah, my big Thursday night, or whatever it was. We can help you, and just say the word, because you can't just assume it's gone. Some pieces are left over. Here we go with 1114524, and look at that. That is very, very special. This is a band, really, to say band means a lot of things. It can mean very simple, very kind of straightforward. This is a huge, huge difference because you've got the really big individual diamonds here, each one surrounded by others as well. So that's really lovely to have. The bigger diamonds, each one surrounded by kind of a squared off style, so it does make it more of that, you know, wider band, more squared off block style, so it really gives a lot of presence. There are white, yellow, and rose, as you see, but only 2 available in the yellow, only 1 available in the rose. Got just a couple available in the white gold, and what a day this is going to be here as our, really I'm going to open it up to your request for the next 90 minutes going forward or so that we have together, and then we don't see you till Wednesday night. So this is when I'm going to challenge each and every viewer we have to think of what you'd like to see, what we can show you, what we can find from our inventory, and then I'm going to have you call us and tell us what you'd like to see. It's going to be really, really important to get all of those requests in. This band, 63 points in diamonds. Let me show it to you on the hand here. And it's a stackable style too. You can wear it stacked and layered because it's got that nice straight edge, which you see there. And it really does, shows off the importance of the bigger round brilliance. So I know it's our tendency to just look at the diamond weight and say, oh, 63 points. But that could be done with 63 individual diamonds, or it could be done with really larger stones like you have with some micro pave around want it to give it that width. So that's the yellow. Here's the rose gold. Just try them on and kind of stagger them across the hand here so you can see them at different levels and really choose which one you like best. There's that white gold. So again, when you see them from a distance, it shows you where certainly in the yellow and the white, you don't see a lot of the gold backdrop, but yes, you do in the rose. So there's the yellow, there's the rose, there's the white gold, and it's under $1,000 when this is one of our higher end bands because of the fact that it does have those bigger stones right up front and center. So that'll be actually better than $9.99. And remember, 10% off going away once we have all the inventory shown to you. So that's where I'm asking again for kind of a last call on request. If there's anything we can show you or find for you, this is really the time to do it. And it's not $9.99 or $8.88 either. It's going even lower than that. And we're going to take it down to $799 a band, which saves you another $80 at checkout. So it'll be $719 if you'd like a really fabulous designer way to still get all VS diamonds. Get a wider band of gold that's got great finishing on the inside so it is comfortable to wear. And then I think we're going to get into some blue wings. We got the Tanzanites, my 6-carat stones. I was going to show them individually. Maybe we just pile them together and let you choose your favorite that way. And that way I can send them out for even a little discounted price beyond what they're supposed to be today. So that sounds like a plan to me. We'll get to our Tanzanites at the bottom of the hour. Again, Karen, I've got some requests for you. Karen, if you're out there, we had some cashmeres. Apparently you called in yesterday after the show. I do have Rebecca. I've got your requests as well. One of them's a Congolese that if I put it up, it'll be gone. Yeah. Rose gold, completely gone and sold out then. The one and only rose gold is spoken for. Thank you. Rose gold is gone. White gold and yellow gold remain. And of course, we are going to size this for you. So that's a huge bonus and advantage. Thank you. Let me see what Risa needs. Pink and white diamond band that looks like 5 bands. I think that's sold out, but we can double check for you. Do you happen to have the item number, Risa? Otherwise, I know, which we can look it up pretty quickly. Let me check for you. That was that alternating pink, white, pink, white. Yeah, we'll see if we have it. I think it's gone, but it's always worth checking. And then we're going to go to, I think we've got, well, I've got 2 different Tanzanite options. I want to show you the diaspora wheel because the diaspora wheel is really, really good and very affordable. And they're all 3-carat plusers, which are really the big jumbo sizes. Yes, you got which color? Yellow over there, thank you. Yellow gold's down to just 1 now. So 1 left in the yellow gold, that's it. And that's the one I had on my ring finger there. Joanne, while you're back there, we had that 5-row pink and white diamond band the other day. Can you see if one's still available? I don't think it is, but it was that wavy 5 rows in 1. We'll check and see for Risa. All right, coming up on our way, 1 yellow left. Good to go on the white gold. About to show you. This is going to be so wild. Do we have any fans of the rare, rare one source stone? That we probably hear one source and think about Tanzanite. But let me show you, thank you. Let me show you what I have in the other one source stone. There are a few stones in the world that are one source, but I am very, very excited. I wish this one would sit evenly, it doesn't. It's got a really pretty way that we frame the stone with diamonds. I'm going to show you 3 of our magnificent color change diasporas. Everyone right now in the industry is prepping for the JCK show, which is the biggest jewelry event of the entire year in really maybe the most glamorous city. And so we're all prepping for it, right? And I got to tell you, what everybody is talking about is the diasporas. They are going a little nuts on the value level. Look what I have, and I guarantee you can walk all the miles of trade show and never see a stone as pretty as all 3 of these color changing champagne to start. It's like a champagne golden grain, Risa, we might be in luck for you. And yet they change color to the most beautiful. It's like a pinky purple mauve tone. That's not it. It's the one that does the little waviness. We had it the other day, and I know it was rose and white, and it went white, rose, white, that one. Yeah, where they're different sizes in 5 rows, yeah. So yes, we're still checking, Risa. But here we go. There's a round diaspora, a cushion cut in the middle, and a gorgeous radiant cut. I don't know how you decide. They're all so stunning. Let me tell you a little secret, something that I heard, and I know it hasn't happened yet because the JCK show hasn't even begun, but I heard from a very reputable source who I will be seeing in the next few days. I heard, because this is the source that offers the diasporas to the world, and I did hear that this is not only going to be receiving an achievement award at the JCK show, and there's going to be a big design that's unveiled around this stone, but I've also heard some of the pricing going forward on this. And where it used to be just even back February of this year, just a couple months ago in Tucson, this was usually about $3,800 per carat wholesale. Now the stones are expected to shoot all the way up to over $10,000 a carat here's the caveat, when they're over 3 carats in size, which all 3 of my pieces here are over 3 carats in size. So this is a very important size to get. That's when they get into the larger sizes. Take a look at all 3. Pick your favorite, whichever one it is. I don't know how you decide. There is not a bad one in the bunch. They are striking, they're stunning, and again, they're all over 3 carats in size. That is the one. Thank you so much. Risa, we have it available. Oh my goodness, apparently we had 2 and we have 1 left. Great. So I will show that really quickly here. So Risa, we can give you a full presentation, but if that's the band you're talking about, that's the one I'm thinking you're talking about. It's 1 available, it's 111-1544, and it's 1777, and it's rose gold through the back. And then it's mixing the rose gold and the white rhodium for the diamonds, depending on which diamond row it is. Okay, so nobody's on the phone lines yet. And if you think TVON's gonna get $10,000 a carat for the 3 carat stones, well, no, we cannot do that. We would not be true to ourselves and having the best values on planet Earth if we were getting $10,000 a carat, but it is a hot stone and it is getting really buzzy. And it has been for a while. It's like the whole trade is talking about it. And this is the 3 carat 05, so that's gonna be the smallest of the 3. They get bigger from there. That's the 305 yellow gold only. That's gonna be our 76 points in diamond weight. The next size up is the 338. It is the radiant cut off to your right. That is gonna be the 338 stone, stacked in diamonds. I adore this mounting. I wish we could see it more often. We don't, because it only houses a very specific stone size. That's the radiant 338. Then it's got 93 points in diamonds, and actually the round is the largest. The round is the 352, and there's the 352. You can already see some of those pinky red flashes coming through. Please, oh please, oh please dial in early. If we're getting 30,000 plus, well then it's a value because you're getting free diamonds and gold. We are not getting $30,000 for those rings. You would laugh and scoff at me if I said $30,000, take it or leave it. And isn't that a beautiful thing? That means that we spoil you with not only the quality, but the discounted prices as well. It's all about getting you the best of the best of the best of the best. It's all we need to do. And that way you can have the really exotic, really expensive, really important stones and not have to pay what you should have to pay. And by the way, you can't shop wholesale unless you're a wholesale dealer. So there's that too. And you know, we do have some wholesalers that watch the show and shop the show, but most everyone else, not in the business. You've got your own area of expertise and your own career path and your own expertise that may not be jewelry related. We're just here to bring you the best in jewelry so you can own them. Now, this is also gonna be better than, oh yeah, $3,000. They're not even a fraction of what they should be. They're not $3,000 for the entire ring. Like the whole ring, diamonds, gold, everything. We're sizing it for you. No issue to size them. They all stay in the yellow gold. I think that's really, we've kind of taken a look at what is popular in diasporas. It's usually the yellow gold, makes sense. Very tonal to these very rich champagne golden greens that change color under a different light source. They're gonna change to a purpley mauve pink. It is amazing. They're not going to be $29.99. And the fact that they're all together should get you full warning that there is about to be an epic blowout price. The best price you've ever seen, even if you've seen them before. If you've seen them before, higher than $29.99. Well, forget about that. We're going the other way. Going down to an incredible low. Call me early, though, because you know we've had a lot of people miss out on things throughout the event. We know that's going to happen here, especially when you see this price tag, because I'm going to go even lower than even $29.99. Do you want the pink and white diamond band? We'll try it on. Got it right here. Here's what I'm going to do. I know we're kind of interrupting this whole thing with the pink and white diamond bands, but no sense in waiting. These will go. Let's give you another 30 seconds while I try this band on for her so you can see what that looks like up close. You saw it from all the way across the room. Here's that pink and white diamond band from a closer perspective here, and then we're going to go get the diaspores out the door, and that's in the rose gold and white gold. Again, two-tone gold, and really does look like you stacked 5 rings together in 3 rows in white, 2 rows in pink, and it's $17.77 plus your discount. 111-1544 on that one if you'd like to get it. Just our last one though, and there's all your information for you. 61 points in the natural pink, 85 points in the VS white, and that is down to, of course, $15.99 for that big band. Now, we're going to go back to our diaspores, and we still have nobody on the phone lines for our $29.99 color changing 3 carat plus diaspores. We're going to go, yes, thank you. That last band is gone. That's the pink and the white diamond band. Now we're going to make this a lot more affordable than even $1,999. That's designed to get everybody on the phone lines. But here's what I've got to do. I am not going to allow, not even the possibility of one of these rings remaining. We have got to go for it. We're going to get you the best value you've ever seen. It is not going to be $19.99. Please dial early. You will be so thrilled that you got one of these stones. And every one of them, this is not an inherently clean stone. They're usually cloudy. They're usually murky. They've usually got haziness and inclusions and things like that. Not here. None of those three. They're all bright and vivid and beautiful tones of color. And they're not going to be $19.99 or $18.88. Or $17.77. This is one of the rarest stones, and you're kind of getting in on the ground floor here. Before a lot of the industry knows about it, if the wholesalers are just starting to hype it up, that means it's only a matter of time before some retails are. And then everybody in the world starts to know about it. There isn't that much available, though. It's not like Tanzanite where we don't anticipate 50, 60 years of mining. It is way more limited than that. So you've got a huge quality and value here. And we're going to make sure they go out. Not even $17.77. I will blow them out right now. Let's make them $1,699 for any one of those three that you would like to have. Any one of them. You decide, you will get it. And let's take a look at them on, because also with $16.99, that's a heck of a price when you take the extra 10% off. That means that you're only going to spend $15.29 to get any one of those large color changing diaspores and all over 3 carats. Here's the round. That's the big one. Remember, that's going to be the big carat weight, 352. One only when it's gone, it's gone. I think we're verifying now. Notice it's in the yellow gold, but you don't see much of it. It's all covered in diamonds. Got a little bit of a split shank that then kind of wraps around in that pinwheel style around with that double halo. That's the 352. Let's take a look at the, I'm going to the radiant next. I do adore that radiant and the stacks of diamonds around it. That would be 1127016. There's the radiant cut that we have for you, and look at how that goes side to side. Look at how pretty. I'll tell you, if you're like a yellow gold lover, I think you're really going to like the diaspores because they have this mysterious kind of golden green yellow tone to it. Yeah. All right, which one? Center. Okay, the center one's verifying. Let me try that on for you next. They're saying try on the center one, and that's going to be the cushion cut. That's the 305 with 76 points in diamonds. There it is. I think Allison's verifying on the round, it sounds like. There's the center cushion. That's the 305 with 76 points in diamonds. Yellow gold on all three. You've got the round. All right. Yes. Radiant. All right. Radiant and round are gone, and the cushion's verifying. So bye. Bye. And here's our last look at the cushion cut, which is verifying right now. Thank you so much. So Zine, you've got the radiant. Your item number is 7016. And then Allison, you're 5557. And then we've got the cushion, which is 6566 right now. And that's going to be the 305 with the 76 points in diamonds. And then we're going to move on. Got a lot to get to here. But again, your requests are not only welcome, they are required. We'd love to just open it up. It's our last 85 minutes of the show on our Sunday. We don't see you till Wednesday night. And heck, a lot of you forget about me on Wednesday night. I get it. So, because we go Monday and Tuesday without you. So don't forget, because we've got a big event on Wednesday. But here's your last call on anything. Shop while you can. Get seller to melted deals while you can. And $16.99. Does anybody want the cushion? We're verifying on the cushion right now. Yellow gold only. Take it while it's here. Oh, we only have one left of this other pink diamond band, so I might as well show that too. It came out by a request that wasn't the request, so let's do that. Also, our 429 diamond collar is still here. I don't think it's going to last the show. We have 85 minutes to go. I don't think that 429 diamond collar is going to stick around for about $4,000 at checkout. Anybody taking this one, Jason? You want something else? Something else? Jess on something else? Okay. It's about that time. We're 95 minutes in. I'm going to take a little sip of water, and then I'll be right back with you. It is. It's the only one left. Yes. 305, 76 points in diamonds. All the graphics are up there. It'll be $15.29. You got it. All right, so we're verifying on that one. Sounds like it may be gone. I have one of the big tanzanites in the bridge. I have the one big round, and that round. And then I have the cushion cut. Okay, I said I'd bring them out. I'm not going to just do them one by one. Let's just show them all together. Look at this. I've got a huge towering cushion cut, a big oval, and then of course that round that we've been talking about ever since I flashed it early on today. Well, I wasn't going to bring them all together. But I figure if we make this quicker by bringing all together at the same time, and also I think it makes a huge advantage to you, the shopper, so you can see out of our 6 carat plusers, which one is best suited for you. I think that's hugely important as well. And so here we go, a big Tanzanite opportunity. I was gonna wait, but you know what? Here we are showing you. I've got most of our jewelry gone already from our Sunday. Just about everything we've shown is spoken for. So now we get to talk about tansies. All 6 carat plus epic blue wing block Ds, all with incredible diamond weights to go along with them. I'm gonna walk you through some carat weights and then you're gonna tell me which one you like. They all stay in the white gold. No options in gold color here, but we will size them. So that's very good news. We're still going to be sizing them for you. So no problem there. And then here are your carat weights. Here are the carat weights. We're gonna start with the smallest, which is the 609 in the middle. They're all over 6, but again, we're gonna walk you through 609 in the middle with tons and tons and tons of red flash. 609 and a carat 14 in diamonds. So a lot of diamond weight and a great fully finished under gallery as well. Can we just even look at the red flashes coming through the backside of that stone? Amazing. Then the next size up is going to be the oval. It's going to be our 615 right over here. 615 oval set up in the bridge mounting with a carat 28 in diamonds. So every one of them is going to have well over a carat in diamonds too. So not only are they 6 carat plus blue wing block D museum reserves, but you're getting well over a carat in diamonds on each mounting. That is the 615 with the carat 28. And then last but not least is the largest, the 627 in the cushion cut. And it's got a carat 42. So that's the biggest stone with the biggest diamond weight as well, off to the right. Okay. Beware, there's a fly. Okay. Did we leave the window open again, Tony? Did we? Is that where that breeze is coming from? All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. No, but every other door in the place is open today, so that's why. Here's what we're going to do. I hope it doesn't land anywhere near my blue wing black Ds. We're very proud to have these blue wings on discount. Get ready for it because we have a 6 carat plus on each one. And again, that one on the right side, that cushion cut, not only does it give you, I would say, the biggest visual look, it really does, but then you get that huge diamond weight to go with it. All you got to do is choose your favorite. I know that's not an easy decision to make because they are stunning museum reserves. So every one of them, including the round, which the rounds are always a little more tricky to see the really bright reds in the rounds. It's always tough because the rounds give you sparkle. So usually, sometimes the sparkle can kind of supersede the red flashes and the neons and the saturation level. Not here. You got the red flashes and you get the sparkle, you get it all. So that's the round. Here's what we're gonna do. I need to know which one you like the best because that's gonna be crucial here. Which one do you like the best? They're not going to be, and they're all 6 carats or greater, and they're all 1 carat in diamond weight, and they're all museum reserves. I don't know if there's room to put that on the graphic, but they are indeed museum reserves as well, and big diamond weights, and all white gold, and we're sizing them. So I think that this is just the recipe for a big old happy moment for our Tanzanite lovers or collectors who want another. Let's take them down, because I know they've got these $99.99 should be prices, yeah, since the day that they were actually created, but I got to make it better. We've got to really send them out in a hurry. Nobody's on the phone lines yet on Tanzanite. We've got a lot of other people on the phone lines on a lot of other things, and pieces from earlier are on their way out and going. But this is the moment we can really make Tanzanite dreams come true. We can do that, and this is probably going to be a lot more affordable than you ever expected they could be. And now we got the huge value, and they're not even close to $99.99. Big moment here. Feel free to dial in, because the last thing you want to do, you probably have a favorite. Last thing you want to do is sit behind and let your other piece, your favorite piece, go to somebody else. You can avoid that by getting on the phone lines early, yes, even before you see the price, because I think we know by now the price is going to be incredible. The price is going to be that unbeatable, better than you thought it could be price. It is that the whole theme of the event. Best pricing possible, best values out there. We're used to incredible values. These are even better than we're used to. And it's not going to be 99, 89, 79, 69, 59. I'm here to move jewelry, and we got literally 80 minutes to do it. 80 minutes to make, what did she say earlier? She said, you just made my day. Let's make your day. Let's make your whole collection. Let's get you a stone that nobody else has access to besides our TVON family. Yes. The round going on the hand first here. They're already eyeing that round. Remember that fully finished under gallery that you have with your 609, with your carat 14 in diamonds, with the amazing red flashes that are coming through. And it's probably the easiest way to wear a big size of the three up there. So if you are somebody who says, I don't know if I can go with a big ring. I don't know if I can go with a big gem presence. Go with the round, because it really keeps it kind of even on the hand. Even if you're not someone who's adept at wearing bigger jewelry or cocktail pieces, you can wear the round. You will love it. Trust me, you will love it. You'll love the way it feels. You'll love the way it looks. You'll love the way you feel when you look down and see it on your hand. And there's got to be a point of pride to knowing you have a stone that belongs in a museum, that rightfully belongs in a museum. And that doesn't mean to say it belongs to you. If you can call and pick up one of these today, not only are you getting the most incredible value, but it belongs to you instead of the museum. And to be able to say, I got a piece that was reserved for the museum, that is not something everybody can boast, and you can. And we're going to make it affordable. And it's not going to be $69 or $59 or $49 or even, well, you know what? We could go even below, what do you say, $3,999? Yes, I'm going there. They were supposed to be $4,500. I just can't. The fact that I'm putting them together, that's what I'm rolling with it here. We're just going to go for it. We're going to make them really affordable, far more affordable than they were ever slated to be today. And we're going to go lower than even 39 or 38 or 37. And yes, you still have a 10% coming extra off your way. So that's going to be your extra discount wherever we end up. And it's not even 37 or 36. And to get museum reserves, and everybody else is out there selling tanzanites. Again, if you don't think there's going to be tanzanites at the JCK show, plenty of them, but block C, light lavender material, and trust me, it will be far more per carat than any of these museum reserve best of the best are. And that's why you want to shop here. And that's why you want to shop now while we at least still have them for this very moment. It is not going to be 36 or 35. Or how about this? We're going even lower, and this is how you take advantage of a 6 carat plus. Remember the amazing diamond weights that these have. There has to be a lot of gold too. If you're going to have a lot of diamonds set in a piece with a bigger stone, you also have to have a huge foundation of gold. And you're getting that as well. And it's not even $35.99. We'll blow them out for $3,499 plus an extra 10% off. That is no small extra discount. That's $350 extra save. So we've got 60 seconds with our Blue Wing Block Ds. I know there have been some smaller stones, some bigger stones. We've had a little bit of everything. I do have a very large pendant that is a 15 karat 22. If anybody's interested, we've got a 1522 pendant that is very classic, so we can show that to you. Or you take the oval, the round, or the cushion cut. Cushion cut has the largest diamond weight and the largest center stone weight as well. So there they go. And we only have a few pieces left. I'm shocked we have the nail bangle still available. That is here. We also have the 429 diamond collar. The 7.5 carat is gone, but we have the 429. It's here. We have a pink zircon I showed you really early, and I think that's about it. Oh, and the large sphenes. So it's getting limited now. Time is a ticking. We have an hour and 15 minutes remaining in our Sunday. This is your time to pick up your favorite tanzanite or leave them here, and we can send the stones out to the museums where they belong, and we can melt down the gold and reuse the diamonds too. That they don't just go to the wayside. The diamonds also are perfectly intact. We take those out. Those are, I mean, this is what jewelers can do, right? Jewelers can retool jewelry easily. That's how you do it. So let's move on from those. The oval, the round. I love the round. The round I'm keeping. And then the cushion cut. And that's a beauty as well. So here comes that pink zircon recap because we don't have that much available left from the show. Just wanted to show you in case you join us a little bit later after the first 2 minutes. We had 112-7313, and I still think it's one of the prettiest pieces of the day. The 282 pink zircon with a little bit of extra golden, purple, and of course a pink. And that's going to be our 282 with the diamond accents on the sides in the white gold. Let me know if you'd like that one. And we do need requests because I'm just about showing you everything here. So again, that must mean the sale event's ending too, because if we've shown you everything, that means we're done. So here's your last call. 282 on the pink plus the 3 points in the diamonds. In the white gold, that is 777 plus discounted $699 at your checkout opportunity. Plus, we have pink and white diamonds in another band coming up. If you missed out on the 5-row, I have a 4-row style. This one's gone. Thank you so much. Jess has got that one. And then did they need to see it on the hand or did they see it earlier? Let me show it on the hand in case they missed it. And then we're going to show you the 4-row style. White, pink, pink, white. And that's how that one works. Here's that zircon on the hand for you. Congratulations again on that one. $699. Got that one at home. Well done. All right, here we go with the pink and white. band, easy to wear, 1110-207. This is a beautiful look. Rose and white gold together. It's our very, very last one. That means we won't be seeing that again. I don't have any pink diamonds to work with anymore. So this is more than, if you're saying, oh no, I can pay more money. Don't worry, Lolo, I'll just pay more money in a few months. No, we don't have the pink diamonds to work with, and you're getting 57 points of those and another 54 points in the white diamonds, and it's rose and white, stays as is, white gold through the back and the inside, and it's just the rose gold setting for where the pink diamonds are. We're going to make this one only from $39.99, and wait till you see this on because it's such a pretty look with the 4 rows. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Take a look at that. That gives you more width. We had the 3-row style yesterday. This is the 4-row style, white, pink, pink, white. So you get a really beautiful wear on its own band. It is $1,499, but it's our very last, and it'll be $13.49 at checkout for you. So a major value there at $14.99 and only one, and that's going to be our last of, I think, our pink and white pieces. Plus it matches that pendant we had earlier, which was the heart shape that had the half and half design. We've got still some of our new finds are here from Brazil too. I've got some of those on the way. They were not even scheduled for the show. We have some big white diamond earrings, studs but better, studs with the halo, and then get requests in for our final call on the show. I'm going to show you a beautiful, oh, we have one more Tanzanite. Anybody looking for the 2 carat? I forgot, I have a 2.5 carat. It was sitting way off to the side. I've got my 2.5 carat here as well. So if the 6 carats were a little out of budget, let's do something wild here with the 254 cushion cut square. And this one's only $13.49 at checkout if you'd like it. Let's move on to this one, the 254 blue, oh my goodness, blue wing block D. Look at that red coming through. Wow. In the bridge, very suitable for everyday wear, I would say. That's a 254 center stone. And 106, once again, we're giving you the over 1 carat in diamond weight mounting, just like all of our 6 carats had. Well, now we're talking 1128257, and call me on that beautiful pink and white diamond band. You know that's not going to stick around. And if you want any of the 6 carats, you can check with your operators. I think they're all still here, but we are verifying. And now we're going to show you what I have with the 254. Oh, I'm so excited about this. And again, if you've been waiting for that same gorgeous saturated color, you want those red flashes, you want an exotic cut, but you're waiting for a more affordable price point. This is my most affordable price point of the day because that pendant's already gone. We started the show with a pendant that was $3.99. That's gone. Here you go. Lots of diamond weight. Look at that on the hand. Wow. Perfect balance. We'll size it for you, so don't worry if it's too big for you now. Don't worry. We'll size it for you. Any size you need, white gold only. Let's get it a home and let's move it out. Do you see how as it moves, you're seeing those bright red flashes, fuchsias and reds, and then of course those intense blues and purples all together, same exact color we were seeing with the 6 carat museum reserves. This one doesn't say museum reserve, but it certainly has the color. Probably with the size being a little bit under 3, didn't get the museum reserve distinction, but it's every bit the quality you want. And it's a huge value. And we only have about 1 hour and 10 minutes left to go on our Sunday, and we don't see you again until Wednesday night. So remember, Monday and Tuesday, there are no shows. You'll be looking at us probably just wishing we had sell it or melt it discounting going on, and it's not gonna, we're not going to see you till Wednesday. And I don't even know. At this rate, I don't know. We're moving through a lot of jewelry. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if there's another vault back there that we can go through, but this event may be winding down in 1 hour and 11 minutes. You never know. So this is where you just, again, pick up the phone, dial in, ask us for anything you'd like to see. We can go search and see if we've got something for you, but that is the value on Tanzanite. And if you're waiting on that specialty stone, here it is, and it's not going to last. Trust me. It is a beauty, and let's just go ahead and get you a great value because I'm looking at $69.99. I feel like I'm getting to know you guys today. $69.99 is not going to work for this Sunday. Not this May 18th. We're going to blow this out right now. Come on in early. You can always hang up and say thanks, but no thanks. But you cannot dial in after it's sold to somebody else and expect to get it. It's just the reality of the Sell It or Melt It event. But we're going to make it better than 69, 59, 49, 39, 29. Even $29.99 is amazing because you still have this really, there's one thing that doesn't change. No matter what the stone size is in the center, you still have a foundation of a lot of gold. You still have over 1 carat in diamonds. So it's not just like, okay, let's just figure it's in small. I can't just take the gold and the diamonds and make it irrelevant when there's so much of it. Well, apparently I need to do even better. And I know we don't do auctions during an event like this, but I'm tempted. Because I'm really not supposed to go a penny below $29.99, but here's what I'm going to do instead. Let's go even lower. I'll go $500 extra off. I'll make it $24 $24.99, and then you get your extra 10% off that, which is another $250 saved. It'll be $22.40. You know what? We've got an hour and 10 minutes. Let's go for it. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. That can change. It will change. We're going to make it even more affordable right now than even $24.99. I'm going to send this out. It's weird. To be honest with you, that's the only word to describe it. It's just weird. We've got some tanzanites still left. Not just today. I've had other days in this event, which has been going on. I don't know, I've had like 30 some shows in this event. That's a lot of jewelry we've gone through. 20 some pieces remain from the entire event. That's a lot of jewelry, and yet some of those pieces are Tanzanite. That is very surprising. So now we just need to make sure that we go even lower, because that is not the one that's going to stick around, and I'll take you even lower than, what would it be? It'd be $2,250 if you had that price with the discount, which is already $500 below where it's supposed to be today. I'm going to take you lower than even $2,250 or $2,200. Or 21, or you know what, even $2,099. Let's go even lower. And then you still take 10% off. You still get that extra discount. All you need to do, though, is dial. It's not going to be $2,099. Send it on out as quickly as we can. I'll make it $1,999. And that's it. $19.99. You get it for $17.99. And we've got pink diamonds by request coming up next, the big ones, the 32 and the 50 pointer. What happened to the other one, Andy? Is the other one gone? Oh, gotcha. These two only. All right. Sounds good, because I had 3 the other day. All right. So we got 2 of our big pink diamonds certified by GIA coming up. This one's $17.99 at checkout. My goodness, that's a great value. I'll try it on the hand one more time. It's in white gold only. We'll size it whatever you need. And here it is. And Kara's pink diamonds are coming up. We're really going to leave 4 different tanzanites here. I am 0 for 4. Now, if I was in the batting lineup today, leading off, going 0 for 4, my fans aren't going to like me. I've gone 0 for 4 in tanzanites today, at least on the rings. We had the pendant go. But this is your chance right now to get the 254 with the carat diamonds. If everyone, and I'm just hoping the reasoning is simple as everyone's got a blue wing. I hope that's the case. Let's go to our 50-point pink diamond. Wow. As collectible as it gets. And I'm going to tell you the secret here. The 50-point looks like a 1 carat. I have a 1 carat pink diamond. I do. This looks like a 1 carat. And the secret is this, and it was something I didn't even notice until I really started to look, like with the fine tooth, you know, really just start to look at the loop. That's a double halo around a 50-pointer. So the 50-pointer is already huge. Sounds like Kara's got great taste and says, I want a VS stone. Well, we were going to show you the 2 big stones that I have in VS material, and show you first the 14 karat gold bridge, which is item number 1125-183. And that would be the 50-point VS1 square cushion. Also 31 points in pink diamonds, and another, what was this one, 69 points in the white diamonds. So a beautiful bridge setting and style. And yes, all 4 of my Tanzanite rings are here. Museums are the happiest winners of the day. So far, the museums win, because they're getting their stones after all. Those are on their way out. Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's not the holiday. We got to get them out this Monday, because next Monday's a holiday. So, oh gosh, can you believe it? Next Monday, not this one tomorrow, but the one after that, next weekend is going to be our big holiday weekend, 3-day weekend. So how exciting will that be? So again, we'll be here with you as always. So not on Monday, but of course throughout the holiday weekend. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So the unofficial kickoff to summer. So now you get your jewelry, you get it there. Listen, we're moving up. Most of the jewelry that you purchase this weekend is going out tomorrow. So you will have it by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week in most cases. So there is just a lot to love about, you know, in the next couple of days before that big holiday weekend, you're going to have your jewelry. So that's why you shop it. But this is our 50 pointer. This is before they go up to the 1 carats. I don't have anything that's between 50 and 102. The 102 is $70,000, and it's a great, beautiful collectible stone. But this is probably the better way to go if you don't have 70 or 80,000 to spend. You go here. It's the 50 pointer that's an unbelievable value, and that's going to be our cushion cut square, and I'll show you the cert. I also have a marquise cut that's going to be 32 points. Let's show you the cert to go with this pink diamond here. It's for the center stone alone. We provided the mounting. There's your cert number. It's a cut cornered rectangular modified brilliant. It's essentially square, 4.4 by 4.7 is essentially square. 50 point light light pink, very light pink. VS1, that's huge. And this is the one I was remarking last time I showed it, which not sure why they called it a VS1 and not something higher, because I don't see any inclusions at all. Either they forgot, no, they didn't. They just, again, that's really interesting. So there's very little to look at in the inclusion format. Let's go back to it. And then if you'd like that one, it's under $10,000. We're actually going 99. You know what? I made that 88.88. Let's go with it. 88.88 plus your extra, nearly $900 off. And if you want to go smaller, but also lengthy, this is the 32 point, which we have. The 32 point is a marquise cut, very elongated, so that naturally it is going to give you a bit bigger visual than it might read in carat weight. It's at number 1119615, and that is the 32 point marquise. We also have the triple halo there. Keeps it clean on the sides. Triple halo, 2 in pink, 1 in white, and that is our 18 karat gold. So that one's a higher end purity on the gold color. And then you've got the triple halo, 25 points in the pink and another 50 points in the white. And here is the cert for your marquise. It's also a VS, but it's a VS2. So again, you're at the VS1 is a little better quality. This one's done in the 18 karat gold. Marquise brilliant 3 by, does that say 8.75? Yes. 32 point faint pink, and that's VS2. And there again, your diagram of the clarity. I think that's really important because again, what's there to see in the inclusions that are supposed to be mapped up? Usually you see like big red lines and things like that. Nothing really mapped out much of anything there. So you've got two really gorgeous high clarity stones, and this one's even more affordable than $88.88. It's only $69.99. So you've got big savings no matter which one you choose. We've got the $88.88 option, which is going to be now together. So let me show you if you're trying to decide between the two. Hopefully helpful to see them side by side. There's our 50 point cushion cut square and then our 32 point. And that's the marquise, which again, just because of the cutting being more elongated, I would say this is even a little bit more elongated than a lot of marquise typically are. You get that look there with the triple halo. So bridge mounting, do you want to go with the lengthier style? Totally up to you. $88.88 on the left and $69.99 on the right. You know, a lot of people are asking about that 5-row style in pink and white. It's sold out. What I do have is a solid 5-row white diamond band, and we are still not to the top of the hour. We still have 60 minutes to go. And I have shown you everything scheduled for today and mini requests. So this is where, again, it's a whole hour to literally say, you tell me what you want to see on the show. Whether it's something we can check on from earlier, see if it's like something from yesterday that hasn't been melted. I know our jewelers got the day off yesterday, so they're here today. They got the day off yesterday because they were here really early this morning. So the process from yesterday of melt hasn't begun until it will at 1 o'clock today. So this is where it would be crucial to even pick up something from even Friday night or Saturday morning. So if there's anything we can recap from those two shows, or if you want to check on something you've seen in the past, and 88.88 on, let me try them on side by side as well. Here's that cushion cut square on the hand, and then I'll put that on the ring finger, and then we'll put the marquise beside it there, so you can see how the two compare more or less side by side. But $69.99, that of course is $700 off, so it'll be so much more affordable than that. And then we've got the $88.88, which is going to come down to $79.99. Two great options in very important sizes and GIA certified, so you know everything there is to know about your center pink diamond. So that's our last call on the pinks, and it would be a shame to melt those down, wouldn't it? They're just so extraordinary. They're so rare. They're so important. I really, really don't love the idea of melting these. I mean, the stones would be saved. Like, the stones are not melted. Please understand that. When we say melt, we talk about the gold. The stones are taken out first, but I think of the time and the love and the care that was put into creating those pieces around such important stones. All right, they're here at the moment. Let's get to our 5-row diamond band. And then we've got anything else we want to see. Tell me. We do have a 3-carat yellow diamond if anyone wants to see it. It is a very important, that'd be a sizable discount. A 3-carat yellow, take a look. We get into the fancy colors there. Look at that, it's a really nice 3-carat cushion cut. And that's actually our VS stone, 39 points in extra large diamonds. They're like chevron styles on the side, 220. That's a 560 diamond ring. Overall, almost 6 carats in diamonds. All right, have I lost you? All right, pink diamonds by request. Let me know if those either of those appeal to you. Those are our lowest prices. They don't get any lower than that. They don't get any lower than the price on the air, let alone after your 10% off. We are just about 10 seconds away from having a 60-minute countdown to our Sunday, and then we will not see you guys until Wednesday night. I don't know if seller meltable continuing. I've shown you everything. So I don't know, unless there's a vault that hasn't been opened up yet, this is it. So it's probably your last call here. 60 minutes left to make a request, to tell us if you want to see something from yesterday, to see what I've got. I'll scrounge and find something here to show you if you don't have a request, but I'd love to just show you whatever it is you're still thinking about. And we still have the 4 carat 29. So again, welcome to our show. Happy Sunday. I'm live with you as always. This is our TVON last hour of our last show of the week. We do not see you till Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. Please try to remember that 5 o'clock Pacific time we'll be back with you showing something. I don't know if it's going to be cellar melted or not at this point. So I would take this next 60 minutes we have together today live and pick up that phone and tell me what you want to see, because this is crucial. If there is anything from the show, we've had 2 hours, 120 minutes of really rapid fire jewelry. Let me know if there's anything you want me to check on, see if it's still available. We'll show it to you. Are you ready to go? Let's take a look at the pink diamonds and see if anybody's verifying. Yes. I had to send it back. Quality control, the low quality control department did not approve it. It'll be here on Wednesday, hopefully. Yeah. Yes. Everything goes through a rigorous process, and I'm that rigorous process. Did we have a request here for Stephanie? Stephanie wants to see a trapiche. All right, Kara, are you going to leave those behind for anybody else to shop? All right, so Kara, I think is foregoing the pink diamonds, I think. So anybody's available to shop those as well, I believe. So again, call me, quick values. Those are probably our biggest savings up there. And meaning there's a huge discount already on very important, high-end, elevating in value by the day. So it's really a good time to pick up pink diamonds. Okay. Next up, I've got a request for Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. This is quite a beauty when it comes to trapiches, because trapiches can be very dark, and then if they're really dark, you really don't see the pattern that makes them cool in the first place. Trapiches have this spoked pattern, and it's 1125186, and we just got really busy, so I think we are going to heed the request lines here. Make sure you get whatever request in, because I'd be very skeptical if we're going to see this happening on Wednesday night, and then you're all going to be very mad that you missed out on 10%. So take advantage of it. Again, I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm not aware of, but this is our 712, so there's the request lines are open. Here's our 712 trapiche, 30 points in yellow diamonds, another 55 points in the white diamonds, and a $19,999 custom-made designer ring. And that's a free-form trapiche, finished on the inside, I mean solid. We do that so that you don't need to like dump it in the ultrasonic. Don't do that. You're never going to have to worry about any cleaning besides taking a little soft cloth and soap and water and wiping the top of your stone. That's how you clean it, okay? Because you're never going to dirty it from the back. Look at the size of this ring. And it's not even $99.99. One caller only. Very large trapiche. Open to the first caller that says yes. You're getting an incredible 89 points overall in diamonds. This is all custom made for that stone. I know it looks like an oval, but it's actually got some freeform lines to it. It's not perfectly even in an oval. So that has to be custom made, bezel set, all that diamond weight, done custom. We're going to blow it out for only $79.99, and that is for one caller. And it'll be $800 extra off that price too. Still have the nail bangles are here. The pink diamonds are here. The tanzanites are here. All my most popular, I've been doing this 9 years at TVON, nearly every day, okay? The ones that would go normally first, pink diamonds, tanzanite, and nail bangles, are the ones that are still remaining from the show. So there are pieces still hanging out that we could show you again if you need to see it, or just again, sell it or melt it. The melt it begins in literally 54 minutes. 56 actually, 56. So 56 minutes is when melt begins. The jewelers are here staring at me like, okay, we're ready. And I'm like, go have lunch first because the show still has 56 more minutes. But then the pieces are beginning. So, because we got to have a lot of brand new by Wednesday, right? So it's hustle time. But here we go, $79.99, last call. Okay. Let's do this. We've got, and Stephanie, let me know if there's a smaller trapiche you need. I did not bring out that request, so I don't know what you're looking for, but if there's a smaller trapiche, we might be able to bring it out for you if you want it to be a little bit different price tag. But that is a glorious stone. Okay, we're going to get to the diamond band. It's our 5-row diamond band. Here is the rose gold. That's the only one there. And then I got the white gold. No yellow, so sorry, everybody. Yellow gold lovers, so sorry. This is the 5-row. Looks like you stacked, shared prong setting to those 5 rows, amazing wider band, and it's last call. I know that sounds like a lot of time. It's not, especially when we are like looking at the call volume and we have like 8 calls backed up right now. We can't even get everyone through right now. So this is where you please need to dial in on the Tanzanites, the pink diamonds. This is our diamond band, 1110195. It goes back longer than I've been here. That's when this was made. And this is a lower price today than it was 9 years ago. So if that's not a reason to celebrate and shop a great diamond band, I don't know what is, but we're going to make this awfully affordable. And really simply so. All you have to do is call. I wish I had a million of the callers. We could still be selling those right now, but I have 1 or 2 of everything. So it's really a challenge here, and we're going through everything we have to give you the greatest values of all time, and I mean it. And I think we're gonna really, really miss this sale when it's gone. So here we go. I'm gonna make this really easy. 2 carats in diamonds, 5 rows. Do you see how they're all a little different? The second and fourth rows are a little bit different than the first, third, and fifth rows. And that is the texture that it creates. It really looks like you've stacked different bands together, but that would be an expensive endeavor, would it not, to stack 5 different bands together? Look what we've done. And that's slightly domed, but doesn't sit up too high. Just gives you some elevation to have a lot of light accessing those stones. And we've got our last call on this one. There's the, that's the white, here's the rose. So you can see how they look side by side. It almost gives the look, it really does, like they're all pink diamonds in the rose gold. And this band used to be $49.99. Let's scratch that. Yes, go ahead. Marquise pink diamond again. Sure, you need to see it on the hand, up close, or both? Okay, here it is on the hand. Then we'll show it up close again for you as well. 1119615 zine is your item number. Take a look at that. There's the pink diamond on the hand here. On a size 5.5 finger. Right now it's a size 7 ring. We can size it for you, no problem. It is, the item number is 1119615. That is the 18 karat solid, mostly white gold, just rose gold for the setting of all the pinks. That is the 32-point Marquise VS2 that really looks bigger than that. And that's going to be 50 points and 25 points. 25 in the pink, 50 points in the white, 75 points in the side diamonds, and a total of a carat, what? Carat 08, 07. So you've got a really good look here. $69.99 was your price tag. Stays as is in 18 karat gold. Remember, we did that big upgrade to give you 75% pure gold there. And it is a lovely, lovely piece, but obviously not long for this world. And a carat 07 overall in diamond weight, in one of the most important pinks we have. And obviously it looks bigger than a 32-pointer as well. Starting to get some requests in. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that's the 69. Of course, that's $700 off, so it's actually going to be only $62.99 if you'd like to go ahead and grab that pink diamond, and we're verifying on it right now. And then I will show it again up close here as quickly as I can before we mark down that band. Kind of like, looks like these 2 bands combined here, doesn't it? With the pink diamond in the center. That is the Marquise cut, and that one should be gone. Then, of course, we've got this one coming down from a $5,000 price tag, so much less. We're going to make this one only, you know what, make it $19.99. We've got white and rose only. And 2 fabulous bands for $17.99. Hey, Jacqueline, we've got Jacqueline's request for some gold quartz coming up. And you've got a white gold. Thank you so much. White gold, 1 gone. And we still have a little bit of quantity in the white gold there. Zine, let me know if you're getting the Marquise cut. And we'll see who's got then the 50-point cushion cut should also go. Nail bangles are here. The big 429 diamond collar is here. And then anything else you need to see, $17.99 on this 5-row. Just keep this in mind. I like to do this math because math is not my favorite thing in the world until it comes to diamonds and saving money on diamonds and saving money on gold. And I look at this as a band that's costing you $350 a piece. It's basically, it's like having a $350 band that you bought 5 of. That's how that breaks down. And if that doesn't say value, I don't know what does. When you've got a 5-row band that looks like that and it's $17.99. So huge value. Keep calling. Let's move on. We've got some requests to get to. And it's the gold quartz coming up next. And we got some mighty fine gold quartz. And I have 2 for you to see. One is going to be the huge round that is more gold than it is quartz. And the other is going to be in the white gold. Look at this. Well, how do you decide? Well, probably one is going to speak to you. They're very different designs. We're going with white gold here, including some very big diamonds and framing the sides. Then we've got the round as well, which is a beauty. That round is something special. 18 carats, 41 on the round, and that would be item number 1122950. So let's start with the round. 2950 is the item number, and then we're going to have 2 great prices and discounts as well. Keep calling on the 5-row bands. We'll be able to help you there, rose or white only. And then here we go with the 1841 with yellow and white diamonds. That's in the yellow gold. Then we have over on the left, that's going to be 1124372, and that will be the 920 of the stone. Look at all this gold. Look at that kind of a pattern of gold running right through the stone vertically there, and then really big diamonds. That's going to be a diamond weight of 93 points on the white gold. They stay as they are for the gold color. We can size them to whatever you need, but all I got to do right now is move them on out of here. And the one on the right is going to be a little more because it's that bigger size. So that one's going to be only, we'll do 2950 right here. That's the round. That's the 1841. That one's going to be super special. And again, the, 93 points in diamonds on the white gold. They stay as is. We got a yellow and a white option. You see how it kind of plays with the gold quartz itself. And what we'll do is this, simple and easy, whichever one you like. This one's going to be item number 2950. That is down from a 999. That was a $10,000 piece. It is no longer $10,000. It can sit here. It can melt down in about 50 minutes, or we can just give you the price of a lifetime and discount away. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this $3,699 for the round. If you would prefer the oval, nice to have options, isn't it? The oval is a 920 with 93 points, just in white diamonds, but there are some really big white diamonds here on either side. The oval is going to be down to $29.99. So you get $370 saved here. You get $300 saved here. And it's two very different looks on two very important larger gold quartz stones. So two fantastic opportunities there. Thank you so much for the request, Jacqueline. I appreciate it. That's going to be $36.99. That's going to be $29.99. And Zine, did you get that Marquise pink diamond? So that one's still here. All right, pink diamonds are here. If you'd like to go ahead and grab those, you may. And here we go with the gold quartz. All right, next up, we're going to get to Sandra's requests. It has been all about the requests here for the last few minutes, and we're getting every one of them in that we can. And here we go, because again, I've shown you everything we had for today, which means the inventory. So now is the time. If you're Jacqueline and Sandra, you had the right idea, you're doing the right thing. If you're sitting at home right now thinking, well, I need to take advantage of these values while I still can, you really do. You really do need to go for it. So you definitely need to let us know what you're thinking about, what we can go back and search and see if there happens to be. Now, we may not have everything, obviously, but if there is anything that we can find for you, we're going to do our best to do that. Let's show Sandra a couple of big turquoise. I don't have many left in the big sizes, but here's the big ring, 111 4690. That is a very large ring. It's a very heavy ring. I apologize if you're not into big gold weights, do not buy this. It's very heavy. It's got a ton of diamonds as well. It's our 344 round Sleeping Beauty with 99 points in diamonds. I do have a pendant that is going to match in the color as well, but this ring is one only. It's in the white gold only, and that's 1114690. And you can feel free to call me on the gold quartz that you saw. I know things may not be as available as they were a few weeks ago because most of the inventory has been sold through, but it's still our mission and goal, and we will do our darndest to find you what you're looking for. This is item number, again, 1114690. It is this huge platform. It's a big circular style, 344 on the turquoise, 99 points in the diamonds, and it's going to be, look at that finishing. That's finished. I'd say so. 4 heart shapes that are scrolling through. Look at how beautiful this sits up off the hand. And it's 99 points in diamonds, and the thing is massive. That's why it's not going to be for everybody. So here's what it looks like on the hand. And it's going to be only $1,999 plus your $200 off. And then we've got a pendant to show you as well that's in a pear shape, Sleeping Beauty variety. But that is a lot of ring. And yep, it could be a perfect piece to wear maybe on the middle finger or the index finger. Let's see if I can fit that size 6 there. There you go. So that's what it would look like on the middle. Or you can just kind of imagine it on the middle finger as well. If that's where you've got a little more real estate for your rings, it'll work there as well. But $17.99. Then I'll get you a look here at the pendant that's going to have a match in the color to our Sleeping Beauty, but it is a pear shape. It's 1124491. And again, last call on the show, 45 minutes remaining, so not a lot of time, and appreciate you joining us for this Sell It or Melt It event. I hope you've had a good time with it. I know I certainly have. It's been fun to get you values like never before seen on the air. That's going to be 4491. It's our 749 pear shape with the diamonds. Now, there are rose cut diamonds, even including that centerpiece of the bail. We have some rose cut diamonds with some pave around it. That's going to be a 749. $13.99 with 19 points in diamonds. I'm going to throw in the chain, which has bezel set diamonds with it and a nice premium closure. Might as well show it to you from a distance. Otherwise, how will you know how big it is? Well, that's what I want to share with you here. Look at how gorgeous with the 2 diamonds that you can center up your pendant. And you can use that chain with other things as well. I think you will. It's in the white gold. Here's what it looks like from a distance away with a lobster claw and 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. The necklace, the pendant itself, is 1.25 inches. Let me show that to you. Then I'm going to try it on. We only have one. It's marked down. Of course it is. It can't be here if it's not marked down. There's your 1.25 inch length top to bottom. Let's take a look at it on the neckline as well. And this one, should I center it up between the 2 diamonds? You get the idea. You can play with it when you get it home. You can wear it with that chain or any other you have. It looks ornate. It's no longer, forget about $2,999. That's going to just leave it here. I don't want to melt anything. I don't want to. I'd like to say to our jewelers at 1 o'clock, go enjoy your Sunday. Go enjoy. Just go and see a movie. Go out for a walk. Like, go enjoy. Let's not melt anything down. Let's just do this. Let's go ahead and get this out of here for not 19, not 15, not 14. Let's make it $13.99. That's it, with an extra 10% off. And then we got to go. We've got another big diamond band coming up. Bigger diamonds. Big diamonds, big diamond earrings, fawn diamond. What would you like to see? Question is, what can we find for you, or what can we show you again from today? It is last call. Sandra, those are the 2 turquoise they brought out for me. It looks like it's all we've got. I know things are a little sparse at this point of the event. That's the whole point. That's when I told you all along it's going to come to an end, when we've shown you everything. So things we may not have every single piece we once did. That's because we've been selling it through for the last 6-7 weeks, but this is your chance right now to pick it up. $13.99. Okay, let's go to, if anybody wants a really great deal on a fawn diamond, I have one. It just, the only problem is this one has to stay in a size 6. That's the only problem. So you have to wear a size 6. I can't size it. It's item number 112225. It's a fawn. It's in rose gold. It is a really gorgeous stone because it's a 1 carat and it's clean, very clean in that round. Superstar piece. Let me see if I can clean on my wheel here. And there it is. So this is a real beautiful blend. Even if you're not a rose gold person per se, you might want to do it here because it's just such a nice blend with the fawn diamond itself. Fawn diamonds are natural diamonds that have a little pinky champagne to them. That's our 1 carat center with 95 points in diamonds in the bridge around it. Then I'm going to show you a diamond drop earring and we'll light up the lines, completely light up the lines. I'll show you my $2,000 diamond drop earring that's going to be a fraction of that. But I've got a carat 95, size 6, blow it out. This might be the moment that it's just speaking to you. Fawn diamonds are rare. Rounds are rare. 1 carat sizes are rare. Let's go ahead and make it easy for you right now. This one will be size 6. That is it. I got to blow it out from $79.99, and I'll take into account the restriction on sizing and make it a deeper discount because of it, so that if it is the right piece for you, you can say yes with no hesitation. It is not even $29.99. You know I can't do a 1 carat fancy diamond for a price like that, but we're going to go even lower than 29 or 28 or 27 or $26.99. It's got to go. It's just got to fit a size 6. I will say, even if you're a little bit smaller size than that, you might be okay, because it is a wider bridge. So it can fit a little bit smaller size. You don't need to size up. If you are a size 6, it will fit you. I was trying it and testing it earlier, but I was finding that as a size 5.5 myself, that's what I wear on my wedding finger. That basically that's the size that can fit for you as well. So again, it's not going to fly off the finger if you wear like a 5 3/4, 5.5 either, because I speak for myself there. This is not, of course, you get $270 off that price at $26.99. So 1 collar, rose gold, size 6 as it is. That's it. And then I'm going to show you the diamond drop earrings, and then I'm done. So here we go. Take a look. This is it, guys. Final call, and then let's see what we got here for some other requests. I've got some diamond drops. Here's Ellen's request. Thank you, Ellen. We'll show her a Morganite with pink and white diamonds, and that is going to be, how about getting a savings like that? $26.99 on a true fawn in the rose, and look at how it's finished all the way throughout. So really spectacular. Let's get to our Morganite coming up next for Ellen. Thank you, Ellen, for the request. Here it is, Morganite with pink and white. Have we seen a great assortment of pink diamonds today, or what? It's been a lot of fun. 1122565. Pick out a piece from the show so you don't miss out on 10% off. Now here we go. That's going to be our 154 pear shape. Pink diamonds, white diamonds. Actually, the pink diamonds are slightly elevated over the white diamonds. This sits as if it's like the stone is pushing into the band a little bit, so it creates this great direction on when you see the point, whether you're pointing it up to the hand or away from the hand. It's gorgeous either way. And it's going to be one of our more affordable items of the entire Sunday here. Take a look at that. This is a beauty. This is what it looks like on the hand one way. I'll flip it around and show you the other way, and we'll make it $9.99, which is really $8.99 at checkout. Good luck. There is only just that one, and it's as is in rose and white. Yes. Okay, the tennis necklace, the $429 in, make sure 16 inches okay with them, in white gold, and thank you. The $429 tennis necklace is sold. Thank you so much. And then let's take another look at this one before we go, and that is our Morganite. Very affordable, $8.99. And then we'll get to those diamond drops as promised. And thank you on the tennis necklace. Well done there. And then our last call on our Sunday show is here. We've got 40 minutes remaining. Not a lot of time. Let me know who's got this Morganite. We'll see who is going to say yes, and then it will be gone. I don't think that's a question of if, it's a question of who is going to get that beautiful carat 54 true pure pink. And then I've got the most fabulous diamond drop earrings, and luckily we have all three gold colors. However, they're going to fly here very quickly, that I can assure you. So we're going to get you some great opportunities here in one of our longer drop earrings, but not overly dressy either. All right, that one's here. And then let me show you what I have here in such gorgeous earrings. Okay, these are so much fun. So fabulous and fun and flirty, and then they've got this great little drop to them. So I've got, is it going to be too much if I put all three gold colors? I'm going to try, because I really want you to see these. I've got the yellow gold here. Look at that. That's yellow gold with the lever back style. Wait till you see the rose and the white. Very limited. We'll tell you there's going to be that marquise shape first. That's going to be from your lever back to the marquise cutout detail. Then you have the diamond pave, kind of like, think of it like a stretched out trillion. It's like an elongated trillion shape. And this one is going to be a wild moment. They were $2,000 today. I'm supposed to get $19.99. I'm going to try something a little different here to wow everybody and get you the diamond drops that you may not have, because it's usually more traditional to have a stud and a hoop, and then the drop is always the last one on the totem pole. Well, we're going to get you the drop, and it just comes down to pricing, giving you an incredible affordable price tag. On the, you see the white gold here, they may or may not sit up on their own. It doesn't matter. We're just going to show them to you on every which way. Let me get you a rose gold option as well. It's going to be a total of 43 points in diamonds. In the rose, the white, or the yellow, you're seeing one of each there. We've got the yellow gold first as a pair, then the white, the rose behind it. I'm going to show you what they look like on, and this is where you may even want to get more than one pair if you like to mix and match your gold colors. I'm a weirdo. I like to have one gold color on per day. I just like to match by day. I wear both gold colors, but I like one color a day. I'm a weirdo like that. That's okay. Go ahead, say what you will. But I want to make sure that 1110403 is affordable enough to where you're saying, I love the earring. I'll just get a white and a yellow. Which one? Okay, so thank you so much on that. And then I got to pop these on for you. After I show you the length, it's going to be 43 points. It's a lot of gold, though. That's why they have a $19.99 should be price tag. Take a look. I think there's a little edginess to them, too. They're a little edgy. They can be like your rock star earrings. They can be your, yeah, you're putting on your Alexander McQueen Black Moto jacket, whatever, right? You can do that, too, if you want to. 2 inches in the drop. You can wear these a little more flirty and fun and edgy. They're not like other diamond earrings we've had. And the best part is they're also not $9.99. And I pretty much am assured here with as many, with as limited as I am, I'm pretty sure that at $9.99 they would all go. And we're busy on the phone lines already. I will tell you there's only one pair in the rose. Here's what they look like from a distance. This is the white gold that I have on. There's one pair in the rose. I got 3 pairs in the yellow, and I got 2 pairs in the white gold. So 1 rose, 2 in the white, and 3 in the yellow. That's it, okay? That's the white gold. There's the drop you're getting. They're not $9.99. That is, I assure you, a price tag that's going to send them out. But we're going to go a lot lower than that. The very first callers, and don't think you can't wear those daytime. That, to me, is that little bit of an edge that looks like rock star, cool, glamour girl, awesome, edgy, fabulous. That's what those look like. And then I'll show them to you from a distance away. But they're not $9.99. Take a look at them close up. There's the yellow. There's the white. There's the rose. Operators, tell me which one you'd like. I will make them $888. No. $777? No. And that is a $2,000 pair of earrings with a whole lot of gold and diamonds, and I am truly blowing them out for 699 buckaroonies. And I've only said buckaroonies one time in my life, and it's now. So What the heck? I mean, it must be the end of my week. It must be my Friday night, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It's Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, but it's really Friday night for me. So here we go. Yeah, like 5 o'clock quitting time. It's almost there. So $6.99. They're $70 off that. You take them. You take them, you get them. They're $70 off. It makes them $6.29 and change for any one of them you want. While, oh, by the way, how cool are they? How cool are they? How beautiful and bright. You see them from a distance, but are they too much? No. Are they inappropriate for daytime wear? No. Are they sparkling, bright, brilliant white diamonds? Yes. No matter which color of gold you choose, and maybe you want to get more than one, maybe you want to gift them, maybe you want to get, again, the white and the yellow for yourself because you wear both colors day by day, whatever you want to do, but they're $6.29. Take a look at them. One last call, one last chance, one last opportunity, and then we'll be done. So that is really, really special. And there we go. Yes. One yellow, one white. Sounds good. One yellow, one white, already gone. It leaves us with one pair. See, they're doing exactly what I suggested. They're getting one of each, and at least in the classic colors, the white and the yellow. Well, that leaves us with only one pair left in the white gold, so they're almost gone, and one pair still remains in the rose because none of those have gone yet, and then we have 2 pairs left in the yellow, and that's it. And then we are, I think, caught up with requests. So the good news is we are going to move on. All of our turquoise is still here, by the way. Our pink diamonds, our color change, actually, I think our color change diaspores are gone. The Tanzanite, we might have to end on that round Tanzanite, or the 2 carat 54. And then if you are named Karen and you are looking for cashmere sapphires, or if you're Rebecca and you were looking for yellow diamond earrings or a Congolese stone, I do have them here. Although based on the popularity of Congolese, I would think that maybe perhaps you just want to see this one no matter what. Y'all want to see that one. That's a beautiful bright stone. Yeah, let's show that. Let's show that. With the tourmalines that I've had and how popular they've been, it's definitely time. Oh, Tracy, you've never insulted me so badly ever in my life. Just kidding. Tracy, that's funny. Yeah, it's not really my thing. But sometimes I get, I am a human, so I do have to just, sometimes just like it has to just, sometimes weird words are going to come out. You talk for 3 hours every single day of your life, that's going to happen. Yeah, you want a yellow gold? All right, yellow gold sold out then. No, they were still good. We have just, okay, one left in the yellow. Well, now we're down to one left of each. So I think they're going to go one left in each gold color. She said I sounded like somebody else who yeah, exactly. And I don't want to sound like that. Ooh, no. But that's the thing, at least you're not saying the same thing every single day. Every single item of every single day. That's where, if I said buckaroonies like 8 billion times a show, that's when you can give me beef. Yeah. But if I only say it once in my career, we're good. And I'll never say it again. She said, don't say. Yeah. All right. Yellow gold gone. Congratulations. Yellow gold is done. Let me move those aside. Still have 1 pair left in the white and 1 pair in the rose. So that'll be, I'll rest assured you guys are going to take advantage of those now. And see, Tracy's so cute. She'll only say that to me privately. She would never see that in public. She's very polite. She's very nice like that. All right. So we've got white and rose. All right. There we go. But she ain't missing a show. She ain't missing a minute of anything. Yeah. Okay, well, the Congo, if you're not familiar, is a country in Africa, okay? Brazilian is a country in South America, so that's the difference. Yeah, Congo is they're different origins. Was that a trick question? Was she just testing to see if the dumb blonde actually knows the origins? All right, okay. All right, who was it? Wanda in Ohio. So Congolese tourmaline comes from the Congo. It's a nation in Africa, and then the new find out of Brazil are from Brazil, which is in South America. Yeah. Okay, so the white gold is sold out. So we have just the 1 pair in the rose gold. And you're going to get a pair. I just didn't want to muddy up the wheel too much. All right, let's move on to the Congo, because that's probably what I wanted to ask. She said, okay, so I don't get it. What's the difference? This is from the Congo. Okay, so there's the lighter, which if you're not familiar, generally these stones with the lighter colors, like what I had earlier, like this color, that's the Brazilian material. See how they're a little bit different, Wanda? And they're different origins as well. So they're both newer finds. The Brazilian's a little bit newer. The Congo I've had for about 1.5 years. Brazil's only been about 6 months. So that's how that breaks down. But yeah, it's a good question, Wanda, because I'm sure other people have had the same question. They're tourmalines. Tourmalines come from just about every continent in the world. I don't think they're from Antarctica. I don't think so. I don't think we've gotten them there, but everywhere else. Tourmaline is a pretty prevalent stone, but it just, you see different likes, different colors, different looks, different chemical compounds based on different places. Like just in the same way that your front yard might have different soil than your backyard even. I know, me as the gardener as I am, my front yard's very different than my backyard as far as like where I can grow my petunias. So it's a little different, and certain areas of the world have just different chemical makeups in the way gemstone crystals grow. Because remember, all of our stones are actually made by Mama Nature. So 1123926 is from the Congo in this variety. I do want to show you kind of that heads up, face up view here, which is in the yellow gold. Look at that. That is stunning, isn't it? Item number is 3926. It's a 923, and it's 76 points in diamonds that run underneath it, but that is just a striking stone. I'll tell you, that is just, if you're someone who loves the color green, well, you're getting greens, blues, golden, yellows, and a little bit of everything. And that's a look at that clarity of that stone. That's a triple row in diamonds. That's what makes it the bridge, in that the stone is set up over it. And that's going to be in yellow gold only. Let's blow it out. Let's get you the great price. Here's what it looks like on my hand, so you can kind of gauge what that size is going to be as it sits up higher. And if you'd like it, it's no longer $8,999. Who's got it? Do you want it? Sure, the pear shape, I think it's sold, but we can show it again. Yeah, pink Morganite will show up close again, and this one will be a much better value. And it's not gonna, and they're all rare, Wanda. They're all rare. They're all rare. It's so rare. Anytime you get a tourmaline that's clean, that is rare. That is exceptional. And we're gonna make this one under $4,000. I've already gone more than 50% off, and we're gonna make it better than even $4,000 or $39 or $38. Or $37.99. I'll make it $37.77. First and only caller. Remember those earrings that I had just a few moments ago? Only rose gold left. But I hope somebody will get that rose gold. Adopt a rose gold diamond earring. That's a very pretty look. And then here's that Morganite up close one more time. There it is. I think it's sold, but again, check with your operators. Sometimes things get thrown back, if you will. That's our 154 in the pear shape with the 17 points in the pink and the 15 points in the white diamond. So there's that pink Morganite. It was to $8.99 at checkout. I've got another diamond band to show you. If there are any other requests, I think I'm caught up with requests. We only have 29 minutes in the show, though. And again, we don't see you until Wednesday night. So it's a little layoff. So we want to make sure that you get a very, very special chance to pick up your favorite piece. And we'll use the time we have wisely. But that's $37.77 if you'd like that Congolese green. I don't see as much blue. It's a really beautiful green, but it's not as a lot of verdolites get. The verdolites are those deep, dark greens, which is usually what you tend to see a lot more in the tourmaline that are of any green variety. They tend to be too dark. I call them that bottle green. Like, remember like the old like soda bottles and whatnot that are that deep, deep green where it's almost black. This is really a bright, gorgeous color. So here's the, let's take a look at this diamond band. Then I'll do some recaps and we'll see if there's anything else we can find for you. Everyone loves to wait till the last 30 seconds, but then if we have 18 people asking for things in 30 seconds, I don't have time to show everything. So feel free to just call us now and get requests in right here and now. And it's no point in waiting until the very end of the show here, because we're kind of at the very end of the show. It's 1113773 here, and that is going to be our really cool double row. We had a 5-row band with smaller diamonds. Now we're going just 2 big rows, and they're staggered so that you get this scalloped finish instead of that real stark squared off finish. So maybe looks a little bit more feminine, I would say. It's $159 in diamonds. They are nice large stones. We'll come in even a little bit closer and take a good look at it, but that is a lot of white gold. It's only white gold only, and I only have 3 rings. That's going to go quickly. We know that. 3 bands to go around, not too many. That is certainly going to go, especially when they're only, I always struggle to count these because the way they're set, our jewelers do such a good job of setting them side by side. That's the whole point. It's to make it look really like solid and seamless. And I always struggle to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 stones. Okay, that wasn't so hard. But look, she can count. It's 18 stones individually. It's a 159 diamond weight, so I think you know where this is heading. They are just under 9 points a piece. They're going to be 9 and 10 pointers for the most part. So you've got a very, very important, because we always do minimum carat weights, okay? We're not like everybody else where we just estimate. Almost every retailer and designer does that, where they just estimate. Do you notice how it's always round numbers? oh, this is 1.5 carats in diamonds. And it's like, is it really? And oh, this is 50 points in diamonds. Well, they're just estimating and they're rounding up and they're usually given a little leeway. We're really, really strict about our everything and especially carat weight. So that's going to be exactly 159 minimum. We're guaranteeing you at least a 8.8 pointer throughout. You got a little mill grain texture on the sides to give it some extra. Again, that's all designer. That's all money. That's all costs something. That all is more, effort and more workmanship to do. And operators 3 only. They will sell out quickly, especially when it's a nice heavy band. And also look at the designer details on the inside. Should be $39.99, but it's not. We're going to go a lot lower than that. First caller situation, we have 3. So again, first callers and 3 in white gold. I will size it though. That's a huge bonus. Take a look at it on the hand. We are going to get you whatever size you need here. So right now, looks like I have a 6, a 7, and an 8. So again, I've got the size 6 here for you to show you that way. Definitely does look a little bit like you stacked, but I do love this really beautiful scallop detail. If you wanted to get 2, you could stack them because of that scalloping. You could do that. And let's go ahead and blow them out. Really cool. Should be 19. That's because they're bigger individual diamonds, nearly 10 pointers. That's about the size we see in those big diamonds by the yards we do. This is not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Let's go even lower. We'll blow it out right now. I'll make it $14.99. Go ahead. And then, Barbara, I don't think so. As far as, are you talking about just gold? No diamonds whatsoever? Okay, 1 gone, 2 left. Jason's got number 1. Let's see if we have 2 and 3 gone. And then, Barbara, are you just talking about nothing but gold? Like just gold? Like gold all by itself or diamonds and gold? Let me know. We don't have anything that's wide bands in just gold. Nothing, if that's what you're looking for. I have nothing in just gold. I think we sold all those out in day 2 or 3 of our event. 2 left. Jess, do you want one too? Okay, so we're verifying on the last one. $13.49 for the really big important individual diamonds that you have throughout that band. So really, really well done. Still have our trapeche and our gold quartz, all those that were brought out by request. A lot of our requested pieces are still hanging out here. There is an incredible value today on Tanzanite pendant, so I should bring that out for you. You haven't seen it yet today, but it's a 1522 size, so it's going to be actually one of our best per carat prices ever. So I'll do that. We'll bring that out. It's a blue wing, museum reserve coming up, and that's our last call. 1 band left, white gold only, and yes, I'll size it. Let's get to this one. The Tanzy is here. Oh, well, if this is, I mean, all my rings are here, but if there is one piece that's got to go, it's going to be one that comes down to a price tag like this, a per carat that is one of our best ever. Oh, okay. Wide band diamonds. We've had a couple today, Barbara. I don't know if you've seen them. We had the 5-row style. Maybe you need bigger. Let me see if Andy can bring out maybe the 4 carat or the 297 if they're still here, because we had, those are our largest bands with diamonds. Okay, so let me see what we have. If we have any of those left, the 420 or the 297 bands, those will be our widest. Andy, I don't know if you heard for like a wide diamond band for Barbara, maybe the 420 or the 297 is still here. On this Tanzanite pendant, it's 112-69-77. Janice, your piece is coming up as well. And then we have this one with 11 points in the door knocker style bail. It is a 1522 museum reserve, and that has got all the colors. You get the purples, the blues, and the reds, and it is only for 1 caller. And get ready, because this one's gonna go. And let's take a look at it from a distance away. Check this out. This is, oh yeah, look at that color. And by the way, this is not, it's only gonna move if you want it to move. Obviously, gravity is gonna help keep that bail centered. Thank you. Do we have the 420 or is that gone? Okay, it's gone. Okay, so here we go with the Tanzy. Barbara, I'm going to show you a 3 carat diamond band coming up. Here's the length, first of all, on the Tanzanite pendant, which is 1 1/8 inches. I'll show it on the neckline here as well. Why not? Let's show you there. And that is going to be for 1 caller only, okay? And this is our lowest per carat price on any museum reserve. And even when we were seeing rings earlier, this is a huge, huge value. We'll go back up close. I just wanted you to see this. I'm standing in a lower light, and boy, does that just glow. The stone just glows. We're going to take it down below that $15,999 price tag, going much lower than that. And here we are right now, the very first caller. It's only going to be $69.99. $69.99. That's a $700 discount, though, extra. And so you've got that special piece with that really fabulous look, the basket work underneath. And then we have also, oh my goodness, are we going to really see Tahitian pearl and alexandrite together? That is a cool combo. All right, so that's going to be $69.99. You'll get it for $62.99. Do you realize that comes to like $400 a carat? I think it's 410 or 413, something like that, if my math is correct. So you've got a really, really awesome per carat value on that piece, which could be the perfect way to get something to match a favorite ring that you have. Now, Janice, here you go. This is amazing. Look at this. This is something you don't see every day. Let me see if I can hold it up right for you. That is Alexandrite, which is perfect because you have one of the most glowy, gorgeous Tahitians. Is going to need my help because of that chain. We're throwing in a chain as well. Let me see if I can hold this up right for you. How gorgeous is this? Item number is 1128002. White gold only. Those are Alexandrites, pavade, and black rhodium. And it's 18 karat solid gold. And that's got a really gorgeous finishing to where you could even wear it reversed if you want to, I think. Yes. Hi, Linda in Illinois. Oh, that's wonderful. New register, first-time shopper. What'd you pick up? Oh, beautiful. Wonderful. Congratulations. We'll have it right out to Illinois. My mom is Linda from Illinois. That's my mom. My mom is Linda from Illinois. That's where she was born and raised. But here we go. This is the 11 millimeter Tahitian with the gorgeous, purples, greens, aquas. It looks like a mermaid. And so do the Alexandrites above it. And that is a 61-point Alexandrite weight, 17 points in diamonds along the outer sides. I'm throwing in a box link chain for free. And what is not to love about this one? The price tag's incredible. It's a $69.99 piece. I'm doing better. It's finished on the inside. Look at this in the box link. Actually, it's going to be, it looks like, I don't know what length this is. They don't ever list it. It looks like 16 inches. You can always put a different chain on it if you need a little longer length. We're just going to throw that one in for free, 15 and 16 inches there. And look at the length you're getting and the way it's going to sit perfectly. And it's 1.25 inches in the drop, and I'm going to blow it out for only $19.99. Wow. One of the most highly, I would say, beautiful colors of Tahitian we've ever had. I would say, yeah, it's more like 1 3/8 actually. I mean, if I'm nitpicking here, but that's what I do. That's 1 3/8 top to bottom, and then I'll show it on the neckline. So a little longer than you bargained for, and that's what it looks like from a distance away. And seriously, the way those Alexandrites match that Tahitian is really, really special. So it'll be $17.99. That was a request, but first caller takes it. Then we'll go back up close, and we have the wide band Barbara coming up for you. So the wide band is on its way, and oh, look at that. Everyone wait until the last second for requests. We've got a whole bunch of requests coming in. Richard, we've got your diamond earrings as well. So there's the piece. That's a must-have. Total must-have. And then we have the fabulous band. It's our 297 wider band Barbara. We're going to show it next. Call me on this one. That one's got to go. Got to go with the matching box link. Got to. Here comes the wide band, 1113407. Here is my 4-row, almost 3 carat wide band. It's as wide as we have. Yes. Tahitian, you got it. Tahitian is gone. And then Richard, we've got diamond earrings next for you. 297 in the band, all bigger stones. Thank you so much. The Tahitian with the Alexandrites is gone. And then here we are with the wide band. Don't forget about the Tanzanite pendant that is still here. Let me try this on for Barbara or anybody else who really enjoys a very, very important piece. You're very welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Risa. I'm so glad. Thank you, Risa. I appreciate you being with us today. Always. Thank you. You're so kind. Take a look at this. There is the band. And that's a wide style, all right. So I would say go up a half a size because it is pretty wide through the back as well, as you can see there. So go up a half a size just to make sure it's a comfortable fit for you. And then, but it's very smooth. Again, all those diamonds are still set into what I call kind of the box prong so that it's set down into the gold. So that's why you get a really nice smooth surface. You can run your silk along it and it's not going to snag. Okay, I just did that. Not going to snag your silk. Here's what we're going to do on this one. Blow it out. That's always my test right there. And I got the right outfit to test that. So you've got no snag, snag proof, snag free. And let's make it really easy right now. How about, well, $29.99, and then you'll get it for what? $26.99, well under $1,000 a carat. And those are not small pave micro diamonds. Those are not the little teeny tiny little accent stones. They are big and bold and really stunning. So that is cool, isn't it? And then of course you got it if you want it for $26.99. We got some cool diamond earrings coming up. I'll actually show you some different varieties. But there's going to be a real standout here on the value perspective. but I do have white and yellow. So I know everyone's got their preference, white diamonds in white gold or yellow gold. So that one's $26.99 in white gold only. I would say have us size it a half a size bigger than what you need. I'm taking care of the sizing, not you, so nothing you need to concern yourself with too much there. And then we'll keep on going. I have got earrings, diamond earrings by request. And this one, it's so heavy it does that. It kind of falls forward. See, I'm kind of giving a little help here because it just wants to like lean forward because it's got that really wide presence across the top. That one's got to go. About 15 minutes left in our Sunday together. Call me on the Tanzanite, call me on Kashmirs, anything else you want to see, the 3-carat maybe yellow diamond or yellow diamond ring that we have. Also, our pink diamonds are still here from earlier as well. If you want to consider those, I seriously would. That's a very good idea. That one should go. Last call. It's a great piece to melt because there's so much darn gold in it. But again, it's up to you whether we melt that down in 15 minutes. That's just all dependent on if it sells or not. Take a look at this, though. White diamond earrings. Holy cow, those are good. We've got a pair of white gold in our 102 centers. That's 102 total, and that's where it begins. So we're going to have the white gold, and these are for, again, a request for Richard, but again, I got 2 pairs coming your way. So I have a feeling they're both going to go, and please dial in early if you already have a preference among these 2 here, because I also have 112-1707 right there. That's in the white gold. If you rather have yellow gold, I can go here with the yellow gold diamond earrings. Same kind of concept, just a double halo versus a single halo. So that's really the difference there, is besides the gold color, which is obvious, it's the double halo in the smaller diamonds, which are not small, or the single halo with the larger diamonds. So I'll shift them all over so we can put up the graphics. It's going to be item number 112-1707 for those beauties back there, and that's going to be the white gold and double halo. And then it's going to be a little different item number. We'll talk about those when we get there. Let's show you the white gold first. That's the 102 with the 107, so 209 total weight. And that's where you're getting over a half carat in each earring. Both centered posts, both butterfly backings, only 1 pair though of each. So it is definitely going to go very quickly. Now, if you would like, they're going to be the same price. If you want to go with 1115254, that's on the left side of your screen. And that's going to be the yellow gold, 1 carat, so just about the same size centers. And then you've got a carat 04. So interestingly enough, you're still getting 204. There's only 5 points difference overall in the earrings. It just is a matter, do you want the bigger diameter with the double halo or the smaller diameter with the single halo? It is totally up to you. Or probably what's driving your decision is the gold color. If you want the white gold, we're going to do those same price no matter what. That's going to be the 209 total weight. Here's the 204 total weight. They both have center posts and butterfly backs. I'll try them each on. I'll start with the yellow gold first so you can see what 1115254 is going to look like from a distance. There is the yellow gold option. Gosh, those are amazing. And notice how you don't see a lot of the gold either. It's really just about the diamonds, that single center, large, round, brilliant, and then the large single halo around it. That is the yellow gold, the 204 total weight. We'll go back up close. I'll switch them out, and let me show you what's going to obviously have a bigger diameter to them. In the white gold, that is item number 1707, and that's what they look like on the ear. So 2 great options. You're just getting a bigger diameter here with the white gold option, and either way, you're going under $3,000 to get 2 carats plus in really large diamonds. This one is fabulous. I got to say, just about what size. I think it's whatever gold color or size you like better. Bigger diameter, go white gold. Smaller diameter, go yellow gold. They're not $29.99 a piece. Let's go back and take a look at both options side by side and make them a lot more affordable than even $29 or $28 or even $27.99. You're a choice of $27.77. And that means that you're going to actually only pay, well, that is crazy, $25.99 per pair when you're getting well over a carat in diamonds. $24.99 rather. Oh my goodness, I am so, my mind is boggled by these discounts that you're seeing. It really is extraordinary what kind of savings you have here. You're under $2,500 no matter which pair you like. And that is $24.99 per pair. White gold, yellow gold, let me know whichever one you prefer. I've got small stones with no diamond weight. They're more money. So I would say take one of those. And then the 297 band, still here if you'd like to get it. The Congolese, the pink diamonds that we had, the 32-pointer and the 50-pointer, and the bangle, the nailed it bangle. Oh my goodness, how on earth is this even still available? We have the average size. We have yellow gold, and it's 18K. And we showed this a couple of hours ago It is somehow magically, when I only had 3 to go around, it's somehow still here. This is the 18 karat gold nail bangle. This is the one I need you to really seriously consider before it's gone, because this is your choice of, and you can either get the larger size or the average size, and it is under $2,000 no matter what. The item number was 11222919. If you have yet to add this to your collection, the time is now. It is in yellow gold only. That's all I have left. It's 50 points no matter which size you get. It's just a matter of, do you wear an average size or do you want the larger size? And it literally just twists on and off the wrist. It is so beautiful. And that's all 18 karat mirror finish gold, done like the big designer does, except at a fraction of the price. This is $19.99 for the large size and only $18.88 for the average size. So you get an extra discount beyond that, which is going to save you either way about $200. And that is something just I wanted to recap from earlier today. It was on a few hours ago. Wanted to make sure you have a chance to pick up that bangle if you'd like to. So $18.88 minus $188.80 for the average and $19.99 for the large. And again, if you wear a 6.5 to 7.5 inch bracelet normally, well then get the average. And then if you want the large size, boy, that's weird to do in this little bowl I'm in, but there it is. Easy on, easy off, so it just twists. There is no clasp, no closure, no figure eights, nothing. There's no hinge. It just is smooth and seamless and solid. Yes? Average size. 1 gone, 1 left on the average. I started with 2 in the average, 1 in the large. That's it. We now have 1 left in each size. So that's just a close-up of that beautiful look. These diamonds, by the way, go all the way around the outside of the nail head. And then at this point, they also go all the way around of the point of the nail. So that's really easy. You'll literally just put it on as you're running out the door. And we now have 1 left only in the average. 1 left in the average, 1 left in the larger size. And that is it. The nail bangle will be a thing of the past. So really important to pick that up. Yellow gold only, and it's 18 karat, which is why you get that rich, buttery yellow color we love. Now, last call on the earrings, $27.77, your choice of, but again, $24.99 at checkout. Let me know what you'd like there. Those are earrings that should not stick around for that price tag. You don't get big diamonds like that for under $2,500. And the Tanzanite pendant is here. I do want to highlight the Tanzanite round. There have been several of you that have said, please put it back up. I'm still thinking about it, so let's do that. Also, just want to remind you, I had a platinum and sapphire piece about 3 hours ago that was only $9.99. Wanted to show you that one more time. That ring is $9.99, $8.99 at checkout if you'd like to get it. That's sapphires, blue sapphires matched up with diamonds around them. Again, we have our last 10 minutes of the show, and it's now. And we don't see you till Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. So remember, no show on Monday, no show on Tuesday. We are here back with you on Wednesday night. What we're going to be doing, I am not 100% sure. So it just depends. Do we have any more merchandise? I'll be happy to continue if we do. Oh, okay, Becky, let me show it to you. Pink diaspora real quick. Let me show you. Becky, I just got your message. Let me show you the pink diaspora that I thought of you when I saw. So let me just flash this in for her. It's our 10 karat gorgeous museum grade stone. So let me share this really quickly. All of our diamond earrings are still here for you. If you'd like to go ahead and get those, look at this, Becky, take a look. That is a serious, serious diaspora. And it's got a little water spot in the back, and I apologize for that. I'm going to have to clean that. But that's going to be a beautiful, beautiful pink diaspora with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. Love that. It's going to be item number 1120670. And yes. Both of the earrings are sold out. Congratulations. White and yellow. All right. Those are gone. The earrings are gone. Diamond earrings sold out. Diamond necklaces have sold out. Let me know if there's any other questions you have before we go. The bangles are almost sold out. Let me try this on the hand because that's our 1025 museum level cushion cut pink diaspora. The pink diamonds account for 18 points and then the white diamonds 60. So 78 points in diamonds in total. One of the more breathtaking, and yeah, pink is a bit of a misnomer here because it is a true, beautiful purple. And that is going to be down from a $29,999 TVON piece. I don't think I've ever even put it up besides a quick flash. And now we get the freedom to just discount it to whatever it's going to take to get it out the door. So let's go better than even $99.99 or $89.99. I'll take it all the way down to $79.99, and then you get $800 off. So there's our pink diaspora. Then I'm going to flash in. I know we've got some tanzanites that need to go. Isn't that stunning? I know, Becky. I saw this morning for the first time in probably a year, and I went, oh. I literally audibly gasped out loud, and I said, oh my gosh, Becky needs to see that. Becky needs to see that. That stone is everything. And it just, I think I need a good steam clean and polish on that. But look at that stone. Look what that does. So I'll take $800 off it. It'll be $71.99. Yes. turquoise necklace. Thank you. That turquoise pendant from earlier gone. I think the ring is still here. Look what that does with the pink and the white diamonds just shadowing it on the sides. It's gorgeous. All right, let's get to the Tanzanite recap. I've got a couple to recap for you. Here is the round. This is the one, undeniably beautiful. Just got to have it. It's the round. It's item number 1128161. Just wanted to recap it for you. Let me know if you have any questions on the show. All the diamond earrings are gone. The bangles are down to last call. This is last chance on the whole show. We got 6.5 minutes remaining to go. So it is high time to dial in right now. But look at that Tanzanite. 609 of Museum Reserve round gorgeousness because, well, it's also got red flashes everywhere, but it doesn't take away from the brilliance. That's what I love so much about it. And it's great finishing on the inside, little clover-like designer cutouts that are done as your under gallery. Lots of diamond weight at 114. I'm gonna come in even closer so we can just all fall mesmerized and madly in love with the Museum Reserve, and most importantly, get it a home. Before we go, it's down to $34.99. And then $350 off that price at checkout. So $31.49 for that one. And any other questions you have before we go, need to get those in. Requests, anything you want to see one more time. Again, 6 minutes left in the broadcast. That is it. And we have got our last call now. So it is not a time to wait. Whatever you do, do not even, you can't even afford to think about it at this point. You just got to go for it. Go for it, or never forgive yourself, because I know those pieces we miss out on, they can haunt us, and so we don't want that to happen. I'm going to try this on again on the hand. You've got the greatest values you can get. Yes, Jason? Blue sapphire flashed again. You got it. Here it is. This was on earlier today. Item number is 1127942. Take a look at this. 7942 is the blue sapphire pear shapes together. It's a pair of pairs. And then you have this leafy-like design, kind of like laurel leaves in pave and millgrain. That is $9.99 in platinum. Yes, go ahead, Allison. I didn't. I've been calling her out all day, but I didn't hear from her till just now. Did she want to see cashmere's real quick? Uh-oh. Is she watching online? I don't know. Karen, we got 2 cashmeres. I have been excited to hear from you all day. Let me show them real quick. And here they are. That one's going to be $8.99 at checkout. Here we go. Cashmere for Karen. I like the way that sounds. We have 2 to show you, so let me give you a look. They're both GIA certified. Blue sapphire's gone and platinum. Thank you. Does she like yellow or white, Allison? Because that's going to be probably what determines it here. Or do you want to go bigger? Bigger is the right side. The bigger in the yellow gold is stunning. The blue sapphire is gone. The Tanzanite is verifying. The item number is 1126918 on the right. If she has a favorite, I can zoom in just on that one. And it's $69.18 for the 221 unheated cashmere. These are both GIA certified stones. You've got a 221 on the right and a 142 on the left. Diamond weight here is 1 carat 79, and over here is 105. So bridge style on the left, double halo on the right. Let me know what your favorite is. Yes. Tanzanite, I got it right here. 627 is right here in the white gold. Go online if you need extra time. We have 4 minutes left in the broadcast. I'm happy to stay here all day if you need me to. Well, for another 3 hours. But take a look. Got an engagement at 4. That's all I got to be home for. So here we go. And it does take an hour and a half to get home. So I guess, yeah, till I'm good till 2:30. But take a look at this. So we got 90 minutes we can stay here and hang out together. But look at that. That's going to be the Tanzanite we had earlier. That was 1127654. That's also $34.99. It's our 627 with a carat 42 in diamonds. We will go back to the cashmeres as well. I just had a question, a quick request to try that on. So that was from earlier. Now we go back to our cashmeres. Do you have a favorite, Allison, of the 2? I can get each one under $10,000. This one's going to be $99.99, and this one's a lot more affordable at $39.99. So you're getting a carat 42 here. That's a $4,000 ring. You'll take $400 off, and then we'll do this one for $99.99, and they both have certs, which are going to tell you they're from cashmere. It'll tell you they're unheated. They're obviously those beautiful purple, red mixes that are, of course, all natural because it didn't even get heat treatment at all. And we have a lot of Tanzanites verifying the oval, the cushion, the round, the pendant. Let me know what you're thinking about. We're going to be here for a few minutes even after we go off the air. So 3 minutes left in the TV broadcast. We can stay online on TVON.com, Facebook, or YouTube and keep going live as long as you need us. Or we have, again, your operator standing by to help you out with any questions or requests you have. Allison, is there a favorite there that we can zoom in on? Oh, 3 minutes behind? Oh boy. Go ahead. Well, we only have 3 minutes left in the broadcast. Go ahead. Diamond band again. Yes, the 159, you got it. That was the scallop detail. I think we have one left. Let me just go way back and find it here. There we go, 159 showing again. That is white gold only. We have one final ring remaining. And again, I think Karen, she might have to head online at this point. Maybe she's already watching online if she's that far behind, I'm not sure. Or if the broadcast is just lagging today, I'm not sure. We shouldn't be 3 minutes behind. Or refresh if you're online. Is that, yeah, refresh the browser, as Jess always says, because if you're watching online as the time goes on, I think you get a little bit behind. So just refresh it. And then you'll be caught up with live. But here we go. That's the band on the hand too for you, Andy, there. That's our 159 white gold band that is still here. That's the nearly 9-point individual diamonds you have all the way through the double row with the scalloped mill grain detail. Here are our Kashmirs. And again, Tanzanites are still verifying. We had a lot of 6-carat plusers, including this round, and they're all 31.49, and they are just outstanding. And we have 90 seconds left for the TV viewers out there all across the country today. Thank you for being with us. If you have any questions on that large pink diaspora, I'm here to help out with that as well. Anything else we can help you with, no problem, Becky. Take advantage of it or think about it, whatever. We can help you, but that's going to be $89.99 for this large 2-carat 21. I'm going to show it on the hand here. Great finishing. It is going to stay in the yellow gold. Look at that. And I'm wearing a lot of hot pink that's got to compete with, and it just looks gorgeous together, doesn't it? And then this is the oval with the bridge in the white gold. That one's only $39.99, by the way, for the bridge. So $99.99 and then $39.99, both prior to a 10% off discount. We'll show them one more time up close. If there's anything else we can help you with, you can always, even if you're watching on TV now, if you have an internet connection, you can head to our online feeds. You can just go to youtube.com, tvon.com, or if you have a Facebook page, you can go to TVON's Facebook page and watch the show live, and we can stay here with you. So again, if you want to call in, if there's something else you need to see, don't give up, because we don't see you till Wednesday night at 5. So make sure you dial in. Just go online. Head there. The show can continue as long as you need it to. If I have any other questions, thank you so much for being with me today on this Sunday and all throughout this event. It has been an epic event of value. Thank you so much for shopping it. Again, Monday and Tuesday we are off. We don't have a show on Monday or Tuesday. We are here making jewelry, melting jewelry, shipping jewelry, but we don't have a show. I'll be back with you on Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I look forward to it. For now, I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for watching and shopping, and I'll see you on Wednesday night, everybody.